Oh my god, I swear. Okay. Hi. Hi, Technorave, Air, Lost One, Smile, Pixel, Icy Fire. Hey, Alan, did you see my friend request? I did. As I accept it right now. No, I didn't see it, but I'm glad you reminded me of it. I had to go to the bell icon because I didn't see it in the like little top left thing. Wow, time for a long, enjoyable stream with my favorite nerds. Good night. Sleep well, smile. Pure absolute zegs. I'm late. None of you are late. None of you are late. Hi, Zuvi. Always refreshing to see you stream. I can't wait for fallback so I can stay that y'all late evils. So I can say that y'all late. Elon, did you see my heart? I'm pretty sure you stole it. I wasn't first, so like, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. I'm stretching. Oh, also, I'm just realizing I put my trackers on wrong. What? Hey, Euland, are you Persona 5 because the color red? What? Hi, Wrath. I am truly a comedic genius. I'm absolutely stun-locked from that. Euland's never played Persona 5? I've never played Persona! That just looks insane to me. And I'm sitting here like, there's no way that in the context of Persona, someone understands that. There's no way, because the color red is like, Persona fans are sitting there going, ah, yes, understandable. I definitely know Persona exists. Hey, Euland Lick. Hi. We are starting fucking strong today. We are going straight into it. Hi. I don't get it? I definitely don't get it. Let's do 10 miles? Why? No. That is a bean. Hug the bean. They're gonna get a lot of head pats in a moment. Cause you strong? No. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, lunges. I was looking at a Naruto map before this. I went and checked out a Naruto world, and there's a lot of Hidden Leaf Village maps. The one I went to had 30 frames per second standing still, so it was like, okay, not this one. It also didn't really have that good of music. I'll give Euland enough cardio to make up for 10 miles of walking. Oi! You know, I'm about to come annoy you with my existence. Oh boy. Hi. Oi, Pixel. Oi, Ewan. Oh gosh dang. Hi, Vits. Hi, Full. I had your... I was lurking in your stream, so now I'm gonna close that. -1. Rip, I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep well, Full. What are we at? Cami stretch? Nine, I fold bits. I went longer than I wanted. Isn't that every stream of yours? Jesus, how much fucking WoW do you need to play? Did you even sleepish? What? What? Is that at me? Nuh-uh, watching movie with Zervis? Yes, I didn't even play that much WoW yesterday. That's not true. Full. Every time we play Star Wars, you go an extra 2 to 3 hours. And then you show up late to Final Fantasy like, is there still a spot for me in the Omega Raid? And we're like, bro! You can't say I'm wrong there either. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was once? I wasn't expecting her to fucking go through 8 of them at once. That was not once. It has been like 3 times at this point. Hi. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Kimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the other time I showed up to FF, I didn't have sub, I just showed up to exist. What I'm focusing on, Full, is that you don't always end when you plan to. You are very easily distracted and keep going. So there's been like 3 times where we play Star Wars, and you just keep going. Good morning, cuties. I finished the raids I missed this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause it's fun. It's okay to have fun. I'm glad it's better when you're having fun like that, Full. I'm just still gonna call you out on going longer than you planned. Alright, last thing. The plank. We're starting right at 11 minutes. And the late to Omega was because the Trooper class quest just went that long? Yeah, but you had all week to do it full. Hi, Chewie. Why are you worm? We're planking. Every morning, we do 3 minutes of planking. Except on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, I'm gonna push myself. Yulin, stop humping the floor. Hi, Feet Chan. Hi, Gale. What? No? Yes, Full. You could have switched to Final Fantasy right with us, and then just done the rest of your Star Wars stuff before Wednesday. Yeah, FF prod for real. 1 minute down. Ah. Oh god. Almost halfway. Techno Rave, how long can you plank? Halfway there. I realize I just asked Techno, and if he answers me, I'm gonna struggle to see his response. Maybe like 2 minutes? Okay. Me behind you and tendering the gate. Can you plank over me? Maybe. Doesn't sound any more difficult to plank on someone than on a flat surface. Maybe they're moving a lot. I can plank for 9 years. 9 fucking years. I call bullshit. The record's 9 hours, 38 minutes. 9 years. Ow. 40 more seconds. Hi, Timmy John. Thank you for the follow. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds into planking. 20 more seconds. If I was a plank of wood, would you still love me? Yes. I put a lot of pretty art on you. And put you in my room. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, okay. 3 minutes of planking done. Ow. I'm proud of you, thank you. Hi, Archangel. I've used the best wood sealer so you never age or rot. Exactly. Alright. Good patch today. I mean moans. I mean planking, fuck. What is wrong with you? I bring this channel up. Get cats for Freya. Mute this. And we're walking. Here we go. Okay. If I was a plank of wood, would you still love me? Of course. You'd literally get, like, a nice frame. I'd put a TV in front of you. I'd play, like, a bunch of anime. I don't know. Have a good wood sealer for you. I wouldn't, like, fuck you or anything, but, like, well... Now, hold on. When somebody says, would you love me if I was a worm still? It's like, no. Well, yes, but, you know, I'm not gonna fuck you. But, like, a plank of wood, that... You could potentially fuck that, right? You could make, like... wooden dildo out of that. And then seal it. And, like, you could... make love to the plank of wood. You could also, like, you know, a plank of wood is really big, right? You could make a wooden dildo and, like, a set of anal beads. So you could literally make love to a plank of wood. Plank is planking. Good past today, I mean moans, I mean planking, fuck. Do not fuck the wood. There are no rules against wooden planks, Batman. And muted. Hey, Ewan, can I have 7TV editor real quick? You cannot. However, if you want 7TV emotes, you can DM them to me, and if I'll most likely add them. There's a few that I'm like, I just don't like this. But if you could just DM them to me, and I'll add them right there. And, like, I could add them right now, honestly. There's two that I keep forgetting to add. I need Nut Dog. If somebody has made an emote of that fucking Doki Bird reaction, that one's really good. So in Koyo server, they fucking spam this Doki Bird reaction. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. They spam it because they love it. I thought it was just a silly face she made. I just learned about the background of it, the story of it. So apparently, she was playing Apex Legends, and there were two guys in the group with her. Well, a guy and a girl. And the guy was fucking shooting his shot. He was, like, flirting with the girl a lot. And she's, you know, she's giggling, she's into it. And Doki Bird's like, oh my god, he's shooting his shot, guys. What do I do? Do I just, you know, be silent, or do I wingman? And everybody's like, don't make it awkward, help a bro out. Does he know that there's 3,000 people watching him get rejected live? And the guy goes, immediately after this, the guy goes, are you still with Peter? And she goes, yeah, he's sitting right next to me playing WoW right now. And Doki just has this face of just like, oh no. And it's so funny. That guy definitely changed his usernames. Bruh. It's so, like... It's so tragic that it just had an audience, right? Sent it, by the way. I don't wanna fuck with the Final Fantasy video, so I have to come over here to do it. Where's my mouse? Okay, there it is. Visit site. Use emo. And what did Techno send? Oh, God. That emo is ridiculous, Techno. If you send me the exact link to 7TV for it, fuck it, sure. Are you still with Peter? Yeah, he's sitting right next to me playing WoW. And you just hear the guy die inside. God, it's so good. Her face is like really good before that happens. Knowing the backstory of it is now just like, oh, I love it so much more. Holidays. Are you guys ready for the holidays? It is annual medical checkup day. So I guess this is like a day reminder. It's like, hey, if you haven't gone to the doctor this year, get to it. Gay Uncle's Day. Ingersoll Day. Melon Day, Panini Day, Raspberry Bomba Day, Play in the Sand Day, Presidential Joke Day, Son and Daughter Day, Spirit of 45 Day. Okay, so gay uncles. I guess this is a holiday about people with gay uncles. Use the gay uncle. I mean, kinda. I do have a nephew. I haven't met him yet, but I do have a nephew. Presidential Joke Day, so every day. Ingersoll Day. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck is an Ingersoll? Apparently Ingersoll was a person. A political candidate that had a lot of great views. I don't know. The moment I saw it was a person, I was like, okay, I don't care. Melon Day. Hell yeah. I can't find that T-emote in 7TV. This is so sad. Panini Day. Raspberry Bomb Day. Why does everything raspberry get a holiday? Oh my, so this treadmill doesn't have 2.5 speed, it goes by 2s? So wait, it's got like 1, 3, 5, 7? Oh, 2.4 to 2.6. Okay. And no in between. Melon Day, you mean Big Honker Donker Day? Not necessarily. It could be fruit melons. I think it goes to 7? Okay. I don't know what a bomb is. B-O-M-B-E. That's a food, apparently. I have no idea what one of those is. Or 6.8? No. Add an E. Need you use melons? I don't have many. I don't have melons. I don't even have, like, grapes. I'm fucking flat as a board. But yeah, like, so I don't know what a bomb is. Yuli can have my melons? Hell yeah. But also, like, everything raspberry gets a day. Apparently bomb is a British dessert? Huh. I never see, like, banana cake day. Banana whatever day. It's always like raspberry donut, raspberry bomb, raspberry cake. Like, what psycho out there just loves raspberries so much that they put 2 to 3 raspberry holidays every month and no other flavors? Time to put out the suction cups, Yulin. Oi, oi, oi. It's literally just 2 scoops of ice cream in a sphere? Oh. I guess Yulin should work out. Yes, Yulin should work out chest. Oi, oi, oi. Where's my buffalo chicken day? Actually, I do think that was a day. I think we saw that holiday. Techno. Have you heard my buffalo chicken story? I'll tell it anyway. Nope. Okay, good. When I first moved back to Missouri, I was looking at a lot of frozen foods, and I was looking at, you know, what selection the new grocery store had for me. Buffalo Chicken Day is July 20-something. Icy Fire's message is getting cut off in the ground. 29? Okay, 29. Sent you some nice man booba check after stream. Oh boy. I'm going to this new grocery store in Missouri after having just moved here. And they have frozen ravioli. Now I love ravioli. I like 4 cheese ravioli. But in Missouri, they sell breaded ravioli. Which is like deep fried ravioli. It's literally like breaded chicken. And they had a bunch of flavors, and I was like, breaded ravioli? What the fuck? That's weird, I'll try it, because I like ravioli. The 4 cheese was okay. It had like cheese and sausage, beef and cheese. You know, a few flavors that were okay. One of the flavors I saw was buffalo chicken. I've never had buffalo chicken anything in my life. I don't know that this is spicy. And I don't like spicy. I was just like, oh, it's just gonna be chicken. I guess buffalo chicken, whatever that is. So I get that. And I try it, I eat one, and it's not an immediate spice. I know exactly which one you're talking about, Missouri. It's not an immediate spice. It's like, oh, I don't really like that flavor. I eat a second one, and it's like, oh, wait, this is, oh shit. So I started like drinking milk, but like for 5 minutes I'm sitting there just, oh god. Oh, why did I, shit. Why is this spicy? Chicken shaped like buffalo, Yulin 2024. I basically, went upstairs, got a different meal, and I was talking to my mom about it. I think my mom called me for something later that day. She had just had surgery, and so she was like, hey, can you get me this? And I'd be like, yeah. And so I got her like a glass of water. And I'm talking to her about something. I would make a white joke, but I'm too lazy to. I'm telling her, like, I tried this breaded ravioli flavor, and it was, buffalo chicken. And, like, it was spicy, and she's like, well, yeah, it's buffalo chicken. And I was like, why wouldn't it say spicy? Why would it say buffalo chicken? And she's like, well, everybody knows buffalo chicken. You didn't know buffalo chicken was spicy? And I was like, no! And she's just like, oh. Yeah, I guess if you didn't know, that'd come as a surprise. And I was like, yeah. I think it was complaining. I was like, if it's spicy, it should say spicy. Why does it just say buffalo chicken? Buffalo flavored chicken. I don't think I'm crazy for that, by the way. It's not, though. That's just Yulin. It is spicy. All the other Luisa's toasted ravioli is good, but the buffalo chicken one is just straight awful experience. Not because it's spicy or anything, but because it just tastes like bad chicken nuggets. You are crazy for it? God damn it. I don't really like their 4 cheese ravioli. Their 4 cheese is like, I don't know, it tastes like just not good cheese. I do like their beef and cheese. I don't know, I actually haven't had bread ravioli in a couple months. Yulin's just weak? I am. Yulin, you should try Rocky Mountain oysters. I saw a really funny post on Reddit this morning. This guy was like, anytime I'm at a seafood restaurant, somebody has to bust out the fact that they're like, did you know that 100 years ago, nobody ate oysters? They were considered bad and not good food, and nobody ate them, and like, you never saw them served in restaurants? And he responds with, yes, I do understand that. The guy just doesn't like oysters. Did you know that oysters taste like shit? Buffalo chicken is very rare in Finland, and I know it's spicy. You're American, y'all made it and you didn't know. Error, you're a foodie. You actually like and enjoy cooking, so of course you know about food stuff. I don't like food because of my weird sense of taste. I just get the same processed crap every week. We are not the same. Right. Does Yuli know? I think I'm missing something. No. If there's something about Rocky Mountain oysters specifically, no, I don't know. I doubt he does. Yeah, Yulin only eats beans. Yeah, and lobster was broke people food. Your point, bro? Oh no. Who's gonna tell him? It's not like I'm gonna go eat a bunch of oysters now. I'm not like... They're made from bull or bison testicles? Why are they called Rocky Mountain oysters? Fuck it, I'm gonna become metal. Okay. Metal Chow. I really like the Winged Angel Chow. It just looks like my OC. He doesn't know. I feel like that'd be more embarrassing if I was like regularly eating Rocky Mountain oysters, right? Like if I'm sitting there literally just nomming Rocky Mountain oysters like, oh my god, these Rocky Mountain oysters are so good. You guys gotta try these. Why are they different than regular oysters though? Normal oysters are like real squishy and in the shell, but these are like a ball. Hi, Kodiak. I feel like in that case, if you were like, oh god, who's gonna tell them he doesn't know, then it'd be bad. You should try Mama Cozy's toasted ravioli. BRB? Scotty doesn't know. Scott the Waz. I had a friend growing up who he was dating his childhood crush. And he thought they were getting along great. And then he found out that he was literally the Scotty Doesn't Know song because her kink was sleeping around and cheating on people. So like, she had him as the boyfriend and then was trying to fuck as many other people as possible. And that was like the hottest thing in the world to her. And when he found out, like, he basically got suspicious and had a friend follow her around for like a day. And she went and fucked like 2 other guys. And like, the dude had like recorded it on his phone. Yuki. He confronted her on it. And she was just like, she wasn't even like, oh god, I'm so sorry I hurt you. She was like, yeah, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I do this for fun. There's been 17 guys. There's been 17 other guys while we have had a relationship. How does that make you feel? And he was just like, you're disgusting, never talk to me again. I've always heard they taste mega good though. What? I'd slap that bitch and leave her stranded. Rocky Mountain oysters wouldn't be the first balls you've nommed on. Yuki, hi. Well, so here's the thing. You want to hit her, right? You want to just like, how could you do this to me? But what she did wasn't illegal. Hitting her would be illegal. I think the only acceptable thing is to be like, fuck you, go away forever, block her on everything and leave. You can hit her. Hands are rated E for everybody. I feel like she absolutely deserves to get hit, but like you can't hit her for that. I have a solution, but it's against TOS. It's... I don't know. In that situation, I feel like it's real easy for me to be like, you can't hit her, guys. Don't be wife beaters. Don't be, you know, violent and throw a tantrum. But like, 17 guys, when you thought it was a perfect relationship and everything was golden, there's probably a lot of adrenaline in that moment. There's a lot of like, what the fuck? You call it aggravated battery. I call it slipping and accidentally hitting them with a 2x4. LOL. Let's just say choking on something for tape. Of course it's easy to look at an emotional situation and think, just don't get mad, bro. Yeah, imagine 17 guys, and they bust in her eyes. They eat her ass. Okay. Anyway. Why is that song so easy to go into? Wrong song. Don't encourage Elin. I can't even fuck one guy, let alone 17. I need a drink. It's just like, number, followed by the word guys. And immediately my head thinks of that song. And they bust in his eyes, they eat his ass just like apple pie. It's just... it's so dumb. Have you considered the other side? Good lord. I just need Yulin to have 17 duplicates? What would you even do with 17 duplicates? Of course you always think of that song. It's a fun song. There is a sound in this song. It sounds like a little pop. And it's very similar to the chat bubble message in VRChat. So I keep hearing it in the song and looking around and being like, somebody say something? There's no chat bubbles. I see one duplicate worth throwing hands. I was actually thinking of that song, but I didn't want to just do it in chat. I see one duplicate, we're starting a cooking show. Good lord. The only business I have being on a cooking show is being like the weird guy that doesn't know how to cook, right? Like there's the actual cooks, and then they're like, yeah, and then we kept this fucking neat over here. And I'm like, actually I'm not a neat, and they're like, yeah, see, we prove our point. He knows nothing about cooking and he eats Pop-Tarts and macaroni and cheese every day. What Guild Wars map is this? Shutting up, Johanner. And beans. So actually, Fausto. We're about to skip this map. That's a Final Fantasy XIV map. They know. Johanner / Fausto is so Final Fantasy pilled that, they could hear, like, 2 notes of the guitar and be like, this is the Tempest. Today we try and save this person by feeding him actual food. You're not weird, you're just cursed with stupid hypertaste. And hyper-competitiveness. Maybe. Oh wait, fuck, I got 2k points, I can pay taxes. Hell yeah. I actually remembered to reset taxes this morning. Imagine paying taxes. Remembered? I did! First time. It's not the first time. I'm not gonna say I have a great track record for it. I played Final Fantasy a bit yesterday. I saw a really big scene. I saw a really big moment that sadly had been spoiled for me, so it didn't hit as hard. But I think if I saw it raw without spoilers, I would have been like, holy shit, this game is so fucking perfect. Wait, who is the Dark Chow and why am I slightly bigger than them? As Icy Fire Mage. He likes to be small, so he scales himself down. If you bring up your radial menu, you go to Options, Avatar... No, I'm wrong. Is it Expressions? Quick Actions? Yeah. If you go to Expressions, Quick Actions, and then there's Avatar Height. Yep, there you go. Hi, Logitech. Logitech, I got my second warrior to level 70 yesterday. I was watching Code Geass and AFK farming the Radiant Memories event. And I now have 2 level 70 Void Elf warriors. Because I'm a fucking idiot and leveled the first one on a Western server. Hog Logitech. Congrats, Logitech. Hi, Ty. We're walking through the Tempest right now. We're about to skip the second half of it. There's certain people that I don't want to see the second half of this zone. I have no idea what video we get next. Match. But that's the best part? I agree it's the best part. But there are people actively going through Shadowbringers right now that are present. And I don't want them to see the second half. I love this zone. This song, this is a good walking song. Every now and then I get the feeling to do PSO2 for like 1 to 2 days. Then start the cycle again in a year or two. I haven't played PSO in like 2 months, Fosto. I was having a lot of fun with it, and then something just clicked, and I'm like, you know, I'm not having as much fun with this anymore. And I just haven't been getting on. I think I'm just... No, I think it was Mop Remix. I think Mop Remix came out, and I'm like... just way into WoW right now. Can I... There we go. Oh my god, that's loud. Why is that so loud? Yuki! Hi, Yuki. What is PSO3? PSO3 doesn't exist yet. Why does 2.6 feel like a marathon run? I know exactly what you mean, Freya. Go to 2.4. Wait, you've been walking this whole time? Yeah, Freya has her own treadmill. Well, she just got a new one because the last week or two she didn't, but she's back on a treadmill. No Vigor pet raid. No Vigor? Oh my gosh. That's risky. Holy heck, the second part of the Tempest looks crazy. Yes, it does, Fausto. I can carry you. Yep, bet Yuki is a cutie raid. Yuki cutie. I meant to ask, when is PSO3? There's a 4th bean? Hi, Yuki. I don't know when PSO3 is. They just came out with PSO2 NGS. And so it's so tragic, Techno. PSO2 tried a really revolutionary thing where they wanted to make a new MMO, but they wanted to keep the same player base from their first MMO. So, like, I want every MMO to do this. I want Final Fantasy to do this. I want WoW to do this. What PSO2 did was, they came out in 2013, and then in 2022, 2021, they came out with PSO2 NGS, and they're like, it's not a new game. Think of it like an expansion. It's free. You keep your characters. You keep your cosmetics. You keep your emotes. You keep all of the stuff you've unlocked, your titles. But your level gets reset when you switch to NGS servers. Your level gets reset when you switch to NGS servers, and you can go back between NGS servers and base servers. Back and forth. And there's like completely new UI, completely new combat, completely new everything. I want every fucking MMO to do that. But PSO2 NGS fucking flubbed it. They did it so badly that now I feel like every MMO company is gonna look at this and be like, this is what happens when you try that, never do it. Just keep running on your old shit system for 20 years. Because trying to update midway through is awful. So effectively, PSO2 NGS, has had a new game for like 3 years now. But they flubbed the launch so badly that, it's not dead. It is profitable, but it's only profitable because of whales. Yulin say Yuki doesn't have vigor? Yuki doesn't have vigor. Was it 2.4 LOL, but it felt slow? When you get used to something, it just feels off, right? I always walk at 2.5, and if I set it to 2.4, 2.6, I'm like, this isn't right. Something's off here. There's a fourth bean. Mr. Euland, a fourth bean has hit the stream. Who even needs vigor? Just don't get hit? Well, I'm gonna get hit a lot. What is an NGS? New Genesis, I think. By the way, if you think my avatar lewdish for your stream, just say so, I will change. I thought this avatar was totally fine. Your swimsuit the other day, I was like, oh man, that is a lot of underboob. But like, everybody gets on my case for policing avatars and being like, that's too much skin. Whatever. It was a beach day. The rules changed, I'm not gonna get banned for other people. I've never gotten a warning, so I think I'm gonna be more lenient with swimsuits from now on. Plus, your swimsuit just looked great. I'm gonna go do hygiene stuff. Thank you for letting me exist with you. Thank you for hanging out, Techno. It was good to see you. What does whales have to do with it? Other whales. Okay, I go clean my room now before I fuck up everything. You don't fuck up everything, Yuki. Thank you for the raid. You know what? Fuck it. I go edit my character, so I have 1 HP. Oh my god. Yuki, hoi Yuki. Hi, Kawaii Llama. Hoi Freya, hi. Hi, Sawi. When I had to say it. I need 99 vigor to survive the tutorial boss? Bits, it's time. It's time, your bits. It's your time, bits. I mean, turns of fucking up my cleaning? How would you fuck up your cleaning? How does that happen? I'm bad at cleaning? Made things look worse when trying to clean them? I believe that, Yuki. I am cursed. I'd want to see proof. I think you're just being a negative Nancy, and you're totally fine. Harumph. Alright, Gale. I can send you a pic of my table. It's time, Gale. Monster Hunter Charge Blade video came out yesterday. So, like, I don't know what the fuck the order is they are doing these weapon videos for Monster Hunter Wilds. They did Greatsword. They did Heavy Bowgun. Insect Glaive. Gun Lance? Longsword. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh, Hunting Horn. Hunting Horn, then Longsword, and now Charge Blade. It's an order that's just like, what the fuck is this order? I swear, they made the 14 videos, and they've uploaded them and they're all private. And they've written down each weapon on a piece of paper, put that in a hat, and each morning they're like, alright, unprivate the Charge Blade video. There is none. Made it like 6 days ago. I think they keep them more exciting for later. Well, I don't think that's the case because they've led with some exciting ones. Greatsword was kind of meh. But like, the Hunting Horn one was cool. The Insect Glaive one was cool. Charge Blade was cool. Typically when it comes to like content like this, you lead with the exciting stuff. Because you want people to, like, see it right away and be like, whoa, that's crazy, I want to watch more. Whereas, like, if you lead with the boring stuff, people will be like, oh, well, that's not very exciting, and they are less likely to watch the stuff later on. Charge Blade was keeping somewhat similar, though it did get some extra follow-ups. Charge Blade is a weapon I don't know enough. Charge Blade is a weapon that, like, I'm so unfamiliar with. It's probably the weapon I am least familiar with. And so, watching the video is like, I don't know what's different. I don't think that's that bad, Yuki. You have a habit problem. You need to get in the habit of, anytime you get up to go do something, you take a bottle away. Just take something out of your room to throw away. I had this problem with glasses initially, and my mom was like, you are not allowed to get a glass of milk until you take the existing glass out of your room. And so I only ever have, like, one piece of trash or thing that needs clean in my room. Because I just have that habit of, if I'm getting something new, I'm taking something out. Other than that, it doesn't really look that bad. You've got some stuff behind your monitors. That could use a cleaning. A glass is trash? A glass is not trash. But it is dirty. That's what I'm actually doing? I just take more stuff with me? Well, see, it's not every time you go get food. It's like, I'm gonna go get food, I'm gonna take something out. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna take something out. I'm gonna go run an errand and, leave my room, take something out. Anytime you're getting up, just grab something to take with you. There was a new follow-up from AD, new follow-up from Guardpoint. I'll tell you what I noticed most in the Charge Blade video, Gale. That armor was fucking pretty. And the Charge Blade weapon itself was like, oh, I cannot wait to see other weapon series with that style. Just the hard steel. And people were saying, like, this sounds really good. It also sounds specialized to this weapon. So people are thinking maybe there's going to be, like, different sound effects based on which weapon you're using. Hi, Borgo Lorgo. Borgo Logo. Silent Stripper Glaive? What the fuck? So, like, what people are wondering is, like, you're using a bone weapon. It's gonna have that hollow bonk sound to it. It's gonna feel like a club. And then you have, like, a metal one, it's gonna have that, like, singing steel sound to it. It's gonna have that, like, metal ringing in the air sound. AD follow-up was allowed to go into SAED2. AD follow-up looked Like it might be a guard point after it too? I saw someone join. I don't see them yet. Yeah, the charge blade is easily what I'm least familiar with. I did see that the pizza cutter looks like it's part of the focus mode. The Wild Den. I saw that she joined, but I don't see her yet. I don't even see her in, like, the spawn. That and the longsword are two videos that I'm like, I don't know these weapons at all. You also see Savage Axe as part of the guard point. I'm really excited for something with Sword Shield. That's probably the video I'm most looking forward to. I already got my Insect Glaive and Gun Lance. Aside from that, Sword and Shield... Okay, what videos don't we have? We don't have bow or light bow gun. We don't have dual blades. We don't have Sword and Shield. We don't have Switch Axe. Ooh, I'm looking forward to Switch Axe. I want to see dual blades. I need more bay to my blade. Switch Axe and Sword and Shield, I'm very excited to see. Oh, no hammer either? Or regular lance? Shit, why did I think we had done so many? I'm interested in lance. I'm interested in Switch Axe. I'm interested in Sword and Shield. Those three weapons, plus Insect Glaive, plus Gun Lance, and Hunting Horn. Those are ones that I've mained, and I'm, like, potentially maining again. Or the new weapon I'm still holding up. There's not going to be a new weapon. There literally won't be a new weapon. It does feel like they're overdue for a weapon. Fuck you, I'm dreaming big. There are a lot of people that really want the magnet spike. He says as if he isn't the most indecisive person on the planet. Oi! I didn't say that with any degree of confidence. I literally listed out, there's 6 different weapons I might main. Alright, I keep hearing her taking pictures. Where the fuck is she? Oh, you're in the ground there. Den, get over here so I can at least pat your head. Goofball. Magnet spike ain't returning. It's not going to. Not in Wilds. I would sure love it to, though. I'd really like the Excel Axe. That's what I would really like, but... Hunting bagpipes. Yulin, do your best Gollum impression. Woo hoo 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 hoo! Hey everybody, it's me, LoFam. I'm the horniest burb VTuber on Twitch. This is my Gollum impression. What? So, TechnoRape, I have a friend named LoFam who does a really good Gollum impression. And so, I just did an impression of him. Mods, ban Yulin from LoFam impressions. Thinking of rejoining the Hammer Bros or committed into Horn? You gotta raise up. You can do it. No, not like get up from laying down, just, you know, play space up. Oh my god, guys. I know the loaf, I need to watch more of his streams. You did it, Den. You tired?
11 hours of work today.
Good lord. Good job. 5th bean alert. Technically 4 since I'm gone. Yeah? Oh, I didn't notice this the first time. They brought back a small charge blade detail. Mods, flick Yulin balls. I came in and I hear shots fired. Hi, Riddle. Good morning, Yulin, my confession nun. Your confession nun? I actually really had a thing against nuns for a long time. Specifically sexy nuns. Because me, growing up like, you know, devout, zealous Christian. Hi, Nyashu. I looked at people objectifying and sexifying nuns as like a corruption kink. Because nuns are supposed to be chaste. They're supposed to be celibate, no sex. And like, so people like making sexy nun stuff, to me it was less about a sexy nun, and it was more about the like, this is hot because it's something you're not supposed to have. It's supposed to be like, you have tempted them so much and been so irresistible that they have thrown away their faith to partake in sexy stuff, even though they've taken an oath to like swear it off. And so to me, it was like, it was a whole corruption thing, and I was just like, I don't like sexy nun stuff. That's really uncomfortable to me. I think I care less about it now. Because like, the aesthetic of like draping clothes that's just like barely attached and ready to be lifted, I fucking love that aesthetic. When you charge the files, you can see the empty file fly out of the shield again. I saw that on Reddit. Some guy was like, why am I the only one talking about this? And it's a zoom in on a little cartridge flying out. Yulin, sexy nun when? Do not fuck the nun. Stupid sexy nuns. I don't know when I'll do a sexy nun. If ever. I don't like sexy Yulin stuff. I want him to stay heckin' wholesome. Oh, Techno Rave. I'm so sorry. Time for a Yunun sketch? Man, Lich King was the best expansion. I think Legion was the best. Yulin, no! Lamau. The details are back. I will eat you like a nun bread, though. Oh my goodness. I think Wrath of the Lich King was really good. And it brought some of the innovations that were some of the best things for the game. I look at each expansion as like, what did it innovate? What did it, like, add to the game that changed for the good or health or worse of the game? So, Burning Crusade, this added heroic dungeons and 25-man raid sizes and 10-man raid sizes. And that made World of Warcraft fucking explode because people really like 10-mans. Before Burning Crusade, you had a single 10-man dungeon, you had 2 20-man raids, and most raids were 40-man. And so to be part of a raid meant to be part of like a collective where you were literally a number, not a person. And typically in Classic, guilds were so big, they had like 3 to 5 raid teams, and there would be 3 guilds per server. It wasn't like you could just go make a guild if you have enough friends. It was a huge endeavor to make a guild in Classic WoW. Burning Crusade fucking changed that. With 10-man guilds with Karazhan and Zul'Aman, those guilds, those runs were so good and farmable that it was like, it just changed the game. Wrath of the Lich King, this added heroic versions of raids. They added it so that every raid had a 10-man and 25-man version. This was even better for 10-man guilds. And just the overall raiding scene in general. Because, like, before then, almost nobody completed raids on their harder difficulty. You look at the number of people that finish out the final raids in Classic, and it's a tiny amount. And when you look at the number of people that, like, killed a single boss in Black Temple or Sunwell, it was like 2% of the population. Like, despite having millions of players, almost none of them were actually, like, getting anywhere in raids. In Wrath of the Lich King, they made easy raids and hard raids, and that made it so that it, like, quintupled the amount of players raiding, and was just good for the scene overall, because now it's like, we can have easy raids, and we can have, like, the hard content for the you know, high-end level players, the top level, the content creators that everybody gets into World of Warcraft for. Cataclysm added LFR. People don't like LFR, but I do think it is good. Mists of Pandaria added flex rating. Flex rating is one of the things that I don't understand why more MMOs don't add this, because flex rating is so fucking good. If you guys have ever had, like, let's say you raid in Final Fantasy and you have 10 players. Well, 2 of them fucking sit. Heroic dungeons were added in Burning Crusade. I don't think heroic raids were. Heroic raids was... Hi, Dehi. Heroic raids were Wrath of the Lich King thing. Because before, the way they tested heroic raids was they didn't even have a different version for it. In the first raid tier, they had Eye of Eternity, they had Obsidian Sanctum, and they had Nexaramas. And Obsidian Sanctum had the 4 modes of 0 Drakes, 1 Drake, 2 Drake, and 3 Drake. And there was different loot based on how many Drakes were up when you killed the boss. And people loved this. People thought this was awesome. So in Ulduar, they had, I think, 12 bosses, and 8 of them had a hard mode that you activated by doing something in the fight. So if you fought the first boss, the tank boss, without killing the 4 towers, you got better loot. If you fought the 4th boss, shit, I forget his name. The robot. If you killed his heart when it came down, he enraged and had a harder version. They would have different loot. And then after that with Trial of the Crusader, they just made it so that there was 2 different instances of it. There was the normal version and the heroic version. MoP added flex rating. Flex rating is one of the best quality of life changes I've ever seen for a raid. I need to catch up on chat. Capcom is healing. Hi, Den. Hello. I played like 14 days of the trial for Legion, so I can't comment. Okay. The only thing Wrath of the Lich King did to me is make me angry. How the hell can you kill an undead king? Hi, Yuki. You had to have like 20-something signature on the guild pamphlet for guild and classic, if I remember correctly. I think you only needed 10 signatures. It could have been 20. I want to say it was 10. But, like, all of the raids, to actually become a raiding guild, that was so many people. Just stopping by, maybe be back later if I'm alive. Okay. Bless. That fluid hit my Dofus brain hard. Take care, Den. God bless you. Take... Rook was on Burning Crusade. No. Yep. Hi. Hi, not Finland. Ulduar was really fun raid. I was a druid raid healer for it. I missed most of Ulduar. I wasn't actively playing then, but it was a very good raid. It's still like, I think people consider it one of the top 5, if not top 3. So it's like Destiny 2 public event heroics. I don't know Destiny 2 public event heroics. I wanted to get into games like WoW because they sound cool, but I never really got a chance to get into them. You just got no answer for Fortnite's Dopest Dancer? Warlords of Draenor. They added, at the very, very end, they added Mythic rating. Mythic rating was like, hey, we've always struggled to balance between 25-man heroic and 10-man heroic. They've always been like, you know, one is easier to do, so whichever's easier, the guild just goes and does that. From now on, Mythic version is going to be 20 players. There's going to be 20 people in Mythic, and every, like, the hardest difficulty fight is always going to be scaled for 20. Everything else under it, flex, and that was fucking awesome. I think that was a really good balanced decision. Legion added Mythic Plus dungeons, which I think this was like the fucking revitalization of WoW. Mythic Plus dungeons are like the best content in WoW right now. And like, there's more people doing Mythic Plus dungeons than there are raiding. Which is crazy to me, because like, WoW, fucking, its roots is raiding. That's how it got big. But their Mythic Plus dungeon scene is really, really good. BFA didn't really add anything. Shadowlands didn't really add anything. They've kind of been tweaking their systems here and there. Hi, Jan. They've been making things like, hey, we're going to balance this, we're going to make this. I guess Shadowlands added the Vault, which that is a good change. But I feel like their last 3 expansions haven't really been that innovative. What's the difference between normal dungeons and Mythic Plus dungeons? Okay. So, when you go to a dungeon, there's the normal version, which is like scaled for leveling. So let's say you are in an expansion that is level 60 to 70. Well, a dungeon might be level 64, right? And the mobs in there will be 64. Technically, they're scaled to you, but it's set for level 64. When it's heroic, the mobs will be like double health, double damage. They'll be for level 70. It'll be scaled for level 70s to do. And then you have Mythic Plus. If you know anything about Diablo 3 and 4, Mythic Plus is very similar to Rifts, where you go in, you have a time limit. It'll be like, you have 30 minutes to do this dungeon. Every time someone dies, you lose 10 seconds. And Mythic Plus 0 will be like harder than the heroic version. But you have to use a key to do this. You put in a keystone, or you put in a key into the keystone, the timer starts, and if you complete the dungeon, your key will rank up. So let's say you like kicked ass. You did this dungeon in like 17 minutes and you had 30. Well, the system is going to go, you did so well, we're going to +2 your key. So now the key you have is a Mythic +2. You go to the dungeon associated with this key, you start the dungeon, and it's going to be like, you have 30 minutes to do this new dungeon, and you do the same thing. You crush it, right? It takes you 19 minutes. You're going to get another +2. Now it's going to be +4. Every +1 you have for a mythic dungeon is +8% to damage and health for all the mobs. And as you start going up the numbers, you start having affixes. So it'll be like, at +3, you might have like the volcano affix, where every 15 seconds, a mob just explodes and shoots fireballs everywhere, and everybody has to dodge them. Hi, Blood Axe the Viking. Thank you for the follow. And so, Mythic +0s, they are basically 5-man PvE content that is infinitely scaling and varied every week because it has different affixes, right? They're very similar to Diablo 3 and 4 affixes. And so, once you have, hi Nondary, once you have +10, you will have 3 affixes. And so, some of them are set affixes, that you will get them every time. And some of them are random. But they will be the same each week. So 1 week a +10 might be Tyrannical, which is bosses have 40% more health and damage. You're on a +10, so they already have +80 health and damage. So the bosses are going to be the hard thing in a Tyrannical fight, or in a Tyrannical dungeon. The mobs might have Volcano, which every 15 seconds you have to dodge fireballs. And they might also have Sanguine. When a mob dies, it drops a pool of blood. If enemies are in the pool of blood, they heal 2.5% of their health every second while they stand in it. And you take 2.5% of your health as damage every time you stand in it. Is that a ghost dragon? Kind of. It's a time dragon. This is an area. Okay. In World of Warcraft, there are 5 dragon flights. The green, the red, the black, the blue, and the bronze. These are bronze dragons. They have dominion over time. So the bronze dragons are like... They literally have to protect the timeways and make sure nobody's fucking with time. This is a bronze dragon shrine, and so time is the boundaries of time are very weak there. So we were seeing dragons in the future there, because the boundaries of time are just weak in that specific little bowl of sand. Hi Yuki, hi Nanderi. So they're just getting Diablo mechanic and WoW? Yes. Part of the reason that Legion was so good is because they cannibalized the Diablo 3 and Heroes of the Storm teams. Their previous expansion, Warlords of Draenor, went really bad. It went really, really bad. And they had really low sub numbers. Going into Legion, they wanted it to be good. So they took the guy that was fixing Diablo 3 and making Diablo 3 really, really good. And they took the guy that was doing okay with Heroes of the Storm and making it better. And they just said, we don't care about these games. Make WoW good. And so these guys, they basically just took them off their teams. Diablo 3 died overnight. Heroes of the Storm Turbo died overnight. And Legion ended up being, in a lot of people's experience, the best expansion. Also, holy shit, I need a drink. It's a dragon that is not yet. Yeah. Yeah, the dragons in WoW, they basically, like, fought this big monster dragon. And then the gods of the World of Warcraft universe, the Titans, were like, hey, good job standing up to the bad dragon. We're going to bless you with powers. You're going to be our servants. You're going to help us run this planet in a good way. And we're going to leave. And the dragons were like, okay. So the red dragons were given dominion over life. They literally make it so that, like, if an area starts becoming too barren and not supporting life, the red dragons go there and restore life there. They basically make sure there's a forest everywhere. The blue dragons have dominion over magic. So basically the world has ley lines, rivers of magic going through the planet, and if they were to be destabilized, the planet would blow up. And so what the blue dragons do is make sure that nobody's destabilizing the planet's magic. So if, like, a civilization starts using too much magic, the blue dragons would go there and kind of teach them, like, hey, you need to start, like, not doing this. You need to, like, reel it in. And if they go, no, magic is great, the blue dragons are going to be like, okay, and just toast them. The black dragons are the Earth Wardens. So basically, they make sure that the Earth has a good shape and doesn't result in a cataclysm. They do a lot of moving mountains, carving valleys, basically ensuring that, you know, something like a super earthquake, pyroclastic volcano ring of fire event doesn't just kill all life on the planet. The green dragons, hi Hoff. The green dragons are in charge of the Emerald Dream. The Emerald Dream is like the spirit world, and anything that happens in the Emerald Dream happens in real life. And so the Emerald Dragons are in charge of making sure nothing goes wrong in the dream, and if it does, stopping it. And then the Bronze Dragons are in charge of time. They basically go into the past and make sure nobody's mucking up the timelines. They also go into the future sometimes. But that's what, like, each dragon flight does. The black dragons turned bad. And the Cataclysm expansion was about the leader of the black dragons trying to destroy the planet. Heroes of the Storm was so fun, but unlocking stuff seems to take a long while in it. Yes, but it's all free, which is nice. If you don't drink water, you'll become raisined. Raisined? Hoi hoi, y'all, I'm back. High-tech and pixel Trump voice. I don't care if Diablo or HOTS. I want you to build me a legion. It'll be the best legion of all. No legion will compare to it. No other game with legion in its name will be as good as World of Warcraft Legion. Everyone tells me so. I know it's to be so, because a lot of smart people tell me so. Red dragons are Mew from Pokemon. Drink those rivers of magic. I don't know which treadmill is good to buy. Still struggling. How you doing? I wish I could advise you on it, but I don't have a standing treadmill, which you should buy. You should buy a standing treadmill for like $100 to $300. I have a big heavy duty one that's like $3,000. I did not pay for it. I stole it. I stole it from my parents. I wonder why only the black dragons turn bad? The black dragons turn bad because the burden of managing the earth was really heavy. And so, like, the red dragons, their job's kind of easy to do. They don't have much to worry about. The blue dragons, honestly, it's not that bad. Every now and then it gets a little stressful for them, but then they go, like, 7 centuries with literally no issue. The black dragons are like, imagine managing and, like, balancing the fucking world. And, like, that's a stressful thing for them. At one point, the Deathwing, Neltharion, fell to darkness and basically was like, hey, Cult of the Void, help me defeat this thing, or I and my army are all gonna die. And it was like, if he failed there, the Primalists might have taken over the world. But he joined the Void. He kind of, like, made a deal with Cthulhu. It made them win, made the good guys win, and then later on he betrayed them. My new treadmill was $180 and change. Stealer, little Steelers thief. Trackers are my first investment I plan to make once the move is completed. How much weight it supports? I would assume 250. That's the number I see floating around all over standing treadmills. There's a floating icy fire. Hype. I miss VR with full body tracking. Yeah. Oh, you know what else is heavy when it comes to dragon burns? God damn it, Pixel. They're either called walking pads or under desk treadmills. Oh. Me a black dragon, man, scratch neck. Man, I wanna fuck. What the fuck? Black equals bad evil, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I know you guys are making that joke, and I'm kind of trying to avoid it, fuckers. It can handle up to 340? Oh, that's good. Their wings? How do they even fly? Despite the laws of aerodynamics? Magic. All dragons are, like, inherently magic. They're essentially, like, condensed elementals. Also, the Black Dragonflight isn't the only one that went bad. In the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, the Blue Dragonflight went bad. And we killed their leader and scattered them. And they just weren't a thing until... well, shit. Until Dragonflight. When Kalecgos, the new leader of the Blue Dragonflight, reassembled them. For good. Strong Freya, yep. The Black Bean, I can confirm that I am a dragon. Mana Magic, Nature Gang, we like puking stuff. We are at 2.9 miles. Dehi, are you still here? I posted it in the Discord. But I was watching Dehi stream yesterday. They were doing coding. And my first message in their chat was, "Hey Dehi, it's good to see you again. I hope this doesn't come off as inappropriate since it's been so long, but I was short on money for rent this month. Are you still buying feet pics? It's cool if you're not, just, you know, just asking." And Dehi, he has a very cute 2D model. And he's sitting there coding, and he looks over at the message, and his eyebrows just furrow, and he just goes down. He's like, "What the fuck?" It was like chef's kiss reaction. It was like, oh my god, I love this so much. I saw that. I didn't get the best screenshot of his reaction to it, but it was so funny. You're so evil. It's so fun. It's really fun when there's like there's a conversation going on. When people are just like chatting and then I just interrupt it with that. And like their viewers are like, hang on. The fuck? Eagle and butt pics when? You have to DM me for those. You just message me on Discord and you can get those. Dehi streams? Yes. Dehi is not from Finland. He is a streamer. Those are easy to acquire. Talking about dragon, D&D dragon was cool until they started making crystal dragons. They should have stayed in colors. Just ask him for them, Techno. Wrong emote. I am not doing that. I would be too embarrassed to ask. Listen, Techno. I enjoy when people want to see. If you ever want to, it's literally just a question. There's never like show for show. Like I actually don't want to see stuff in return. But, you know, showing people stuff is fun. What I need to do is set up Blue Twitch. Yulin didn't ask to see me. I will never ask to see others. I'm selfish, and it's like, I only want to show. I don't care what you look like. If people want to show me, sometimes I'll be like, if you want to show me, sure. Wait, should I send you the ideas for pics anyways? What are they, Riddle? Are these, like, other people taking pictures that you saw? Because if so, I'll only ask to hug you. Yeah, Lewin's kind of a sloop for the one-way thing. Bonkers wonkers if you ask me, bro. Riddle, so we gonna ignore metallic dragons and Draco Liches? Want me to ask for you? I'm sure that's gonna be more embarrassing when I ask in general chat. I see no. This fucking zombie is like walking right on me. And I killed him. No, just chop up my token, put them in paint. Until now, Yuli only saw my feet by accident and my arm. That's fucked up. He was getting in the way of my recording. I gave him plenty of time to leave. Okay, those guys I just killed for fun. Ignore that one. But that first guy, he had it coming. Hi, sleepies. 3.1. Freya did accidentally dox herself. She sent me all her tattoos, and then she also sent me a face pic on accident. Sleepy, sleepy. I beat up the bully as the house cat yesterday. And now I'm in the Blue Forest. And I learned why he was such a mean jerk. Wow. That's unfortunate. I just like the dragon that eat dew in the morning from Plants Like a Wimp. Can't believe you're disproving your innocence right now. Was it an accident, though? Stop not charging Yulin for pics. So like the Fey Dragons. LOL, yes, Riddle. For free? Hi, honey. Oh yeah, that part, it's pretty fucked. I feel like I would have been more into the scene, but this is like the one thing that got spoiled for me. The apology was like, whoa, that should have hit really hard because that's a big moment. But like, it didn't hit that hard because I saw a lot of people talking about it on Reddit. And I'm dumb. I'll scroll Reddit, I'll see a spoiler thing, and I'll be like, oh, I hope it's boobs. And what I need to do is see from the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit, spoiler, and not click on that. Any dragon that just concepts, but more concepts than dragon. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, EP, dear cat. Yep. I do feel like it was a little fast of a transition. Like, he was an asshole. He was an absolute asshole. And then suddenly he's, like, really good at being nice. I feel like he needs to struggle to be nice. I feel like he still needs to be snapping at people and, like, catch himself. I think he needs to, like... Somebody says we'll do something, and he needs to be like, are you fucking stupid? You can't just... And we look at him and he goes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I feel like there needs to be more of that, instead of, like, him busting out nice poetic stuff like Housecat does. And I'm like, this is a little fast. Yulin's, oh, it's boobs, click. Oh yeah, that transition was pretty sudden. I feel like... That's the one thing I don't like about this. It's just too sudden for how nice he is now. Whereas, like, he's never been nice. He's always been spoiled, silver spoon, privileged brat. He needs to transition from that. It needs to be like Fordola was. Where she was an asshole, now she's a good guy, and she struggles to not be an asshole, right? Where she's just like... Whatever, I just did it because I wanted to. And you're like, uh-huh. So he needs a Yulin Dark. Is that really what you think of me? Oh. Ow. What do you mean a Yulin Dark? Yes, you heckin' cultist. Hey, cultist has nothing to do with being nice or mean, okay? I could be a nice cultist. It, in fact, kinda does. It has nothing to do with it. They're very nice cultists. Hi. Yulin just wants to ride on it, I see. So they overly kind. What the fuck? I'm looking at this new zone, though. And, like, the idea of making a walking video here, I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be a big zone. How big is too big? 9 inches. That's when we hit the wall. Because learning to gaslight is super healthy for relations? Oi! Tubioku? Whoa, 9 inches. Uh-huh. I didn't know the bar was so low. Yuland, have you done ESO walkies? No. I am interested in it. I have purchased the game when it was on, like, a super sale. So eventually I will make Elder Scrolls Online walking videos. But that is way down the line. Right now, I need to finish Final Fantasy XIV. I need to finish Star Wars, and I need to finish WoW. all 3 of those games are like... Well, 2 of those games are closing out. I have 7 more videos to make with Final Fantasy. I have 1 more continent to make with World of Warcraft. After that, I've been working through vanilla Star Wars The Old Republic. Maybe I will do the expansions. We will see. Okay, Issue Eland, ESO, please listen. Are you willing to pay DLC? I would get the DLCs on sale. If it's like $40, no, I'm not going to get the DLC then. Also, I want to see how difficult it is to make walking videos in the easiest zones of ESO. Because the problem I had with Guild Wars, I could make walking videos in the starter zones, but by the time I was getting to the max level zones around level 50, that shit sucked. Like, it was awful making videos in the... Level 50? I think it actually goes up to level 8. Making the, like, the Ruins of Ore, or the Straits of Devastation, or the Searing something videos. That shit sucked. I hated those zones, because Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a stealth class. And so I don't think ESO has a stealth class either. So if I don't have a way to, like, make it so that I can't get attacked by enemies, I'm not going to make, like, a lot of videos for that game. But Yulin, Bethesda is a small indie company. I'm talking about inches. That last time Yulin say size matters, I was going to say, damn, I need to fall head first. Oh my goodness. Going to take a shower? Okay. Wait. Cleanse your debuff stand. I mean, it does, but not traditional press button, so stealth. That's what I've been told. It's like if you're crouching, you're less detectable. We will see. ESO does have a stealth class? Wait, is that a 6 beam? We have Freya, we have Yukiyu, we have Logitech, and we have Icy Fire. Den stopped by for a little bit, but is no longer here. And Techno Rave, well, yeah. Okay, when you say ESO has a stealth class, do they have a permanent stealth? Do you press the stealth button and that lasts until you do an attack? Or is that you're stealthed for 10 seconds and your next attack does extra damage? Because what I need is you are stealthed until you do an attack. If that isn't the case, it's not a stealth class for my purposes. Can confirm I died. Rip Den, Rip Techno Rave. Technically, ESO made it where all classes can use stealth, but stealth class Nightblade has an invisibility, but it's 3 seconds? Yeah. That is... How often can you do that? Can you do that like every 10 seconds? Because that would make it so that even if I'm aggroing stuff, I can just drop aggro and use that to avoid a lot of damage. But like what I really need like a World of Warcraft stealth. Where I'm just like, I am just permanently invisible until I literally touch an enemy and they're like, hey, I've touched you, so I can see you. Or I attack something. I need to be able to walk invisible for like 20 minutes at a time. Exhibits? No. What the fuck? He's so rude. If you're a vampire, you get a passive. If you're sprinting, you become invisible. God, I hate that. While sprinting? I need it to be while I'm walking. Oh my god, I hate that. How am I rude? All Riddle said to you was hi, and you said no. Rude. It's messed up. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unwanted kisses? No. Hello again, Bits. Fishy was playing Dungeon Defenders with Smug yesterday. And, much to my excitement, she finishes her classes in a week. And she's gonna have more time, more streaming stuff. We get more Fishy, everybody. You know what I really can't wait for? I can't wait for Foss to design his Mimic Knight game, and then Spacefish to animate the whole thing. I think that'd be fantastic. Swimsuits are back on the menu, Bits. They aren't mean, they're being honest. Now that's rude. Fishy. Hoy fish and hoy icy, I don't pay taxes. Gonna bite your knee. People dislike my small d, and even now they don't want my highs. Lovely Spacefish, suck my nuts, you and RC. Okay, you can be invisible, but like kinda spamming the invisibility by using its invisible spell and its regen resource spell, only a 1-set cooldown. I'm hesitant with that, because if that adds any animation to the screen or any sound, that's not ideal. But we will see. I finished my year-long internship contract in 2 weeks. Rip money, though. Oh, no. I can't wait to design some tentacles. Did you ever do the tentacle tier list, Spacefish? I know you and your friend were planning to on a stream. I want to know when that happens, damn it. Is that an invitation? Yes. Can't I'm too small? Not yet. There'll be animation and sound. Sucks to suck. I get my mornings back for now? Hell yeah. Spacefish, I'm kind of obsessed with that Mimic Knight picture. I'm like, oh god, if I ever play D&D, I want it to be that. That thing is so fucking cool. But also hot. But also just cool. Congrats, Pixel. The thing we do for money. By losing more money and hope we get 1/3. Yeah. Oh god, we're at 3.7 miles. I don't think we finished this video by 5. Some days are right at 5, and some days we go to 8. We will see. I watched Code Geass yesterday. We watched Season 2, Episode 9 through 16, I think, something around there. We saw 1 million zeros. That was fucking stupid. We saw... we saw some of the most gratuitous fan service I've ever seen in this anime. At one point, Cece was just laying down on a bed in her underwear, and the camera's just, like, lined up behind her ass. So that her butt is just, like, 2/3 of the fucking, like, screen, and Lelouch is in a little corner, and Lelouch is the one talking. It's like, really? Spicy. If I join the Discord, do I get the spicy stuff? I don't remember if Spacefish has a not safe for work section in her Discord. There's a potion of invis for 10 seconds of invis, but it's 40-second cooldown. You can lower it, making to 16 seconds, but expensive. Yeah, that sounds not ideal. I'm currently chasing the dream of being Yulin's sugar father figure. Oh my god, Pixel. You get a little of spicy stuff? Well, let's turn their kneecaps inside out. Fishy is a big cute dork. Here's the thing, Feet-chan. There's a lot of MMOs that, like, I could do walking videos in. Like, Guild Wars 2, I could do walking videos of all the zones. Hi, Proxy. But it's a matter of effort, right? Why the fuck would I make walking videos in Guild Wars 2? If I have to play an engineer, I have to build a certain way, I have to have a certain build, And I need people to, like, walk with me and protect me. When I can just make walking videos in Star Wars The Old Republic, where I click the stealth button and nobody can see me, and it's just like, that's all I gotta do. Just walk stealth. It's a problem with a few games. ESO is like, I'm worried it's gonna be like that. Guild Wars 2 is definitely like that. Just play Thief. Engineer is easier. Engineer has an ultimate on a 40-second cooldown that stealths me for 20 seconds. Whereas Thief has, like, 3 different stealths that last 2 seconds. That are all, like, 40 seconds to a minute cooldown. And don't drop aggro. Just play the literal Invisible Man. That fishy? It is. Mods, make them realize their old age. Oh my god, it's a Mega Hypercube Proxy. Good morning, everyone. Just play the literal Invisible Man. Because ESO is my childhood, and I'll love you if you do it. This man does not know anything about finishers. Ty! I am trying to do a walking video like this, where I'm not fighting anything. I cannot use, what is it, dagger, and be vaulting all over to do the finisher to stealth for 5 seconds. That requires a very expensive build I cannot afford because I have 5 gold. To lower my cooldown. Like, I can't do that build, Ty. I can't do it with a walking video. I know Thief has a permanent stealth build. That requires hitting a target. It doesn't work for this. Mods, finish him. Tie brain. No, just blast stealth fields like a normal person. Again, a walking video where it's trying to be serene and scenic and chill, and you're telling me to do blast fields. To have stealth fields and be blasting them. They're instant casts with no movement at all? But I need to be in a field. How do I make a stealth field for every time I need them? How do I do that for like 50 feet straight? Finish me. Any room is a panic room if you give me 2 seconds. Any room is a panic room if you give me a fucking second. By pressing one of your utilities. 1, I don't want to see the blast field. 2, that doesn't drop me threat. It just, like, makes it so they don't attack me for 5 seconds. Once that drops, I would need to do it again. By that time, I have moved out of the blast field. And I would need to have, or another stealth field. Alternatively, I could play Engineer, and I have a 40-second cooldown that stealths me for 20 seconds. Which is 1 button. It's way easier to do it that way. This dude does not comprehend anything. I don't know. I'm telling you the stealth field is a problem, and you're just like, yeah, just keep doing them. And it's like, you're telling me the utility has a 5-second cooldown? You're telling me I can always have a stealth field at the ready. Do we put time and timeout? No, we don't. Time brain loading. I'll take his timeout. Miles, I'm tired here. We are at 3.9 miles. And I think we're going to need another video after this. Do we put Yulin in timeout? No! Taco? I've always, like, known Taco. And, like, I've always wanted to know them more, but just, like, I don't know. We're just always on different spheres of the community. So anytime we see each other, it's like, hey, Yulin, hey, Taco. See you next year. Put Yulin cage for timeout. What the fuck? Put Yulin in corner. Last thing I can think of is ask devs if you can have a server next beta test. But all ads are passive probably for a PP pick. Well, what? Last thing I can think of is ask devs if you can have a server next beta test. But all ads are passive, probably, for a PP pick. I heard ESO main director has a thing for femboys. Oh my goodness. Put the Chow in timeout for breaking immersion. Also, High Gale, the epic. Put Ewan in the naughty closet. Doesn't exist, Riddle. Ah. What do you mean doesn't... What do you mean breaking immersion? You don't just have, like, a little demon floating in front of you, like, staring at you like that at all times? Like, I have that IRL, and, like, I thought it was, like, you just put it in the game like this, because it's like, oh, yeah, it's just like real life. Graphics are getting so good in video games. Gale is a legendary drop. Doesn't exist, found one. I fished one time in Kairo's chat, and I got the legendary crown. Only when I wake up do I see a demon. In Code Geass, another thing that was really funny, I don't know where Core got this, but she's been using this, like, weird download of Code Geass that has, like, edited audio. We don't know why they did this, but if they're in a hallway, they make it echoey. If a character is far away, they make it sound a little faint and hard to hear. One of the things they did is anytime Lelouch does anything in his mech, he starts, like, pressing keys and whatnot, an organ plays. And it gets us every time, because it's so fucking funny. Because Lelouch will be like, he'll be like, it's time to start the battle. All the, checkpoints have been met. It's just like, what? And organ plays? It's so ridiculous. Baseball type beat. Imagine Elon seeing my small demon sob like quietly. I said no and left earlier. I'm back. Go back. Wow. Okay, bye. And organ plays. Main character organ. See you later, Ty. Don't be mean to Ty. He's not even the one that, well, I don't think he harasses you much. Each DLC patch, the devs make a beta test world so community can test the new feats and help report bugs. Also, people who participate get around $20 US worth of in-game currency. Didn't know the lung will pilot the mech. I'm not being mean to Ty. The fuck? You said go back! Hey, Yulin, can I be annoying to Vits? You can try. I don't know. Mostly be cool. Right? I don't want anybody harassing Bits. You'll probably annoy Yulin before you annoy me. God, that's true. Bits, 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 hi bits, 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 hi, 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 bits. Good lord. No, harass me all you guys want. Don't listen to him. Fuck! I saw a clip of Koyo playing Murky Divers. I don't know if Ty was playing with him. People actually wanted me to fucking play Murky Divers. They were like, bro, it's just Lethal Company, but underwater. I'm like, you fuckers. That's the last thing I want to do. I saw a clip of Koyo playing it yesterday, and he's like, panicking. He's like swimming toward a ship, and he's just like, oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh jeez. And he like swims into this little like containment bay, and he turns around and there's two fucking demon fish. They dash at him, he swims around them, and then he hits a thing and closes them, and he's like, woo, yeah, that's how we fucking do it. And like they're all high-fiving, and I'm like, they want me to play this game? They want me to play this game. Fuck them. I'm not reading all that. Bits, haha. Bits, I'm not gonna harass you. Bits, you're awesome, that is all. You and I, we're gonna fight. Okay. Yeah, play Murky Divers? No. Oh, that was so fucking funny. Chewy, my biggest phobia is drowning. Any underwater game where, like, you can get stuck under something or pulled underwater by something is a fucking nightmare for me. Who? Koyo. Iko. I-I-Y-K-O. He used to go by Koyoret. And then he name changed to Eco. And everybody's like, that's too hard. I'm just going to keep calling you Koyo. Not the person in the game. Murky Divers. It is basically Lethal Company, but underwater. Yeah, go play Murky, you Murloculin. Omega lol. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. Sonic gave me an uncomfort around water. Sonic also. I didn't like going underwater, but then they had the fucking drowning music, which was like, what the fuck? Just tell Koyo to hold your hand in game. If I tell him to hold my hand in game, he's gonna go out of his way to scare me. We've done that before. Do you know what happened last time I told him to hold my hand, Chewie? We're playing Lethal Company. We're holding a lamp. We're each holding a lamp, and we're lost in a snowstorm. And I'm just like, I'm scared, I'm following you. And he's like, don't worry, Euland, I'll protect you. Just follow me. And then Zuvi shows up with a fucking mask. And he drops the lamp. And he takes out a shovel. And he goes, stay behind me, Euland. I got this. Bonk. And then he gets his fucking face eaten. And then I'm running from 2 zombies. In a snowstorm. He lied to me. He said he was gonna protect me. And he died. Saj, I guess no hardcore Bukake on Euland chat. Huh? Kappa are extremely effective on Euland. Trust betrayed. Euland Soma win. $2,700. I'd watch that. If the community donates $2,700 specifically for Soma, I will finish that game. I will play to it, through it to the end. Reminds me of the Taurus you talked about. They got ganked and stunlocked to death. 200? No. 2,700. 2,700. That is the price for a full Soma playthrough. Non-negotiable. I remember it happening, Feet-chan. I don't remember, like, her name or anything. Negotiate, please. No one remembers the Japanese star who drowned doing a Bukake scene. Look it up. That is a brutal way to go. 2,700, I can fly there and have Soma IRL. I have put an incredulously high price because fuck you guys, I don't want to play this game. Best way to go. Her name was censored to protect her family? Damn. That's understandable. I wouldn't be surprised if the internet detectives figured it out anyway, but... Yes, I do, but still. My last message didn't send. Aw. Was it auto-modded, or was it, did it just bug out and not send? Are we having that bug again? What are all my Olympic stories? There's the bicyclist stuff, the gymnastics stuff. I think it's just those two that I wanted to talk about. I learned more about the breakdancing stuff. I don't know if I necessarily want to talk about it. So I'm at home first, but then I will drag you out to the river. I think it was Twitch spam modded Lamont. Gotcha. So, we'll talk about the bad Olympic stuff and then the good Olympic stuff. The bad Olympic stuff. There's more, not more, just more context. Apparently breakdancing wasn't supposed to be added to the Olympics. It was more ballroom dancing. And the organization that moderates it has been trying to have ballroom dancing in the Olympics for a while, but it's kind of too old-fashioned and nobody does it. And so they got declined ballroom dancing. They're like, well, we're going to add breakdancing. And everybody's like, wait, what? And they're not the group that should be moderating it. Imagine, like, there's a World Breakdancing League, and they're not the ones judging the breakdancing at the Olympics. It is the Ballroom Dancing League that is judging the breakdancing in the Olympics, because they were the one that got it added to the Olympics. And so that's why the scoring is so, like, what the fuck? Because the people managing it don't do breakdancing, they do ballroom dancing. And so people are trying to get breakdancing removed from the Olympics so that a proper organization can reside over it. But the ballroom dancing is like trying to keep it added because then they get to participate in the Olympics. It's a whole stupid thing. Very fucking angry finish. In gymnastics. So in one of the gymnastics events, it was really close for third place. Romania got third, and the US got fourth. Technically, the US got first and fourth, but US got fourth. But they put in a challenge. They were like, hey, our gymnast did really well. You can't just fucking, like, you gotta look at that score again. They did better than the score they got. And so they put in an inquiry, basically a challenge on the play. And the judges looked at it again, and they're like, you know what, we actually agree. Their score should go up. They get third place now. So hand out the medals. And so the US gets first place and third place. And Romania was like, what the fuck? We had third place. We challenged their challenge. And they're like, what? And so the Olympics Committee reviewed the challenge that the US put, and they were like, hey, so actually when you do an inquiry on the scores, you have to do it within a minute of it happening, and they did it at 61 seconds. So even though they should have gotten a higher score, they were too late on the inquiry, so we have to give them back the original score. So the American that had the bronze medal, you gotta give it back. We need that bronze medal back. It's actually going to Romania. Give the medal back. And so a lot of people are mad about that. I don't even know how this is an issue. I don't know how they have, like... They should be analyzing every single event in the Olympics with high-speed cameras and, like, grading them objectively, like, this is what they did. They did this, and that needs to get scored. It should not be a, like, live judging panel that's like, oh, I missed something, so they just, you know, they get less. That just shouldn't be a thing. I don't think I'm gonna make it, Chief. More than likely, good night. Sleep well, I see fire. You'll have an invite if you wake up. You two can still play. And there's more eventually, I see. The bad, the good, the riddle. How'd you fuck up that badly? Very fucking angry finish. 2020 curse. Get wrecked. The good Olympic story. Nigeria, they showed up to a cycling marathon. They show up and they were rushed so much for this event that they didn't bring their bike. They assumed the Cycling Foundation in Nigeria would provide them a bike. And the Cycling Foundation was like, yeah, your event is at this time, go get your bike and show up. And she was like, I don't have a bike. You're providing me a bike. And they're like, we don't have a bike for you. So literally the contestant for Nigeria shows up and is just like, you got any spare bikes? And the Olympics Committee was like, no, we don't have any fucking spare bikes. Sorry? And so this poor girl was like, well, this sucks. The German team was like, hey, where's your bike? She's like, I don't have one. So I think I'm just forfeit. And they were like, that shit sucks. You can have one of ours. So the German team gave Nigeria's team a bike. And she was able to compete. It was on the Wholesome Story subreddit. That shit is awesome. Aw. So I don't know if Zuvi's still here. I don't think Yuki is a pet still here. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the fucking Olympics this year? I mean, that's every year, Lost One. That is like every Olympics. It happens really fast. There's just a lot of moving parts. I'm here, yes, I heard German. So, the team for Nigeria in their cyclothon. Hi, Octomage. The team from Nigeria, their bicyclists didn't have a bike. And so the German team was like, where's your bike? I don't have one. Here's one of our bikes. So the German team is just really cool right now and everybody loves them. Because they provided a bike for another team. I have one not-so-wholesome Olympic news. Is it about condoms? Is it about the ever-increasing amount of provided condoms at the Olympics? And every 2 years, that number goes up? No? Uh-oh. Yeah, Germans are usually kind unless they are older than 40? Borgo logo? What? Yeah, so every Olympics, a lot of the Olympic athletes just have a lot of sex. Like a lot of casual sex. And so they've started providing condoms at the Olympic villages to reduce STDs going around. And every time there's an Olympics, they need more condoms. It's such a good emote, Chewy. It's so fucking good. That is some news I didn't expect to hear. I'm waiting for errors thing. Well, at least they are going safe. Stress relief? Hi, Fathomite. It makes sense, right? Like, you've got all the people that are, like, peak physical condition, right? They're all, like, Adonises, Aphrodites. They're all just fucking hot. And they're all at, you know, low 20s ages for the most part. It makes sense that they're all fucking, like, ready to go. The Olympics has and always will be biased. And only the big-name athletes are taken care of. Even then, that treatment isn't great. Yeah. Man, fuck the Olympics. Did you hear about the UK threatening to extradite US citizens over social media posts? I didn't, but I'm not surprised. It's... We have free speech over there, fucking, or over here. Come on, be respectful when you're over there. I'd love to see them fucking try. I mean, they do it to their own citizens, too. It's not like we're specifically targeting Americans. If you go... I just saw a story in the UK about a person that was saying, like, Parliament's fucked and I want to kill them all. And the police showed up at their door and they're like, yeah, you gotta come with us. And they're like, it was just a joke, I wasn't actually... And they're like, okay, well, you can't be saying that. You know that means they're trying to pull us from the US. Jail us in the UK. Oh, no. Not America. Okay, I thought it was Americans living in the UK. That's... Yeah, I'd love to see them fucking try. Never mind. Fuck that. Hi, Violet. The UK laws about social media are really strict. If I go to the Olympics, I have to go with my pocket pussy. Next year they will provide reusable condoms. Ugh. Time to make fucking an Olympic sport. Team USA has access to free healthcare in the Olympic Village. This is horrible for their freedom. Those poor athletes don't have to pay thousands of dollars for basic needs for once. I did see that a lot of them were taking advantage of it. Hiya, hi Violet. I was like, I'm sitting here like, Bits, I'm all for freedom of speech and like whatnot, but you can't go in another country and like start talking shit on social media and like, while you're there, that's, you gotta follow their rules when you're there. I didn't realize it was like, hey, your guy in Kansas said some shit. We're gonna need him over here. Where he's gonna need to stand trial. What the fuck? That's not how that works. I don't know, ice skating is pretty close to sex and wrestling. There actually is some drama in the ice skating. I think it was the South Korean guy won gold in men's figure skating. And they have... Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Media. Hi, Elsie. I don't know how it happened, but all 3 streams I was lurking in today rated me. All 3 of them. I have 3 tabs of myself open right now. Hi. Are we ever going to reach the sofa? No. It's tempting, though. Den's already on it, and she's like... Gah. I don't know how she's still awake. There's been drama in men's figure skating, though. The guy who won... I believe he was South Korean. There have been calls of foul play. People are saying, this guy needs to be checked for being trans. He's too elegant. He's probably not really a guy. It's probably a woman who is transitioned and competing under the men. That's not fair, which is like... I'm sorry, what? Fucking what? Tic-tac raid. That's why I made sure to say extradite. I just didn't know extradite definition. Yes, it's not sad, just a ton of fucking sarcasm. Dracula flow. And so fucking the head. I don't know if I want to kill my ops or fuck them. Oi. Welcome, Raiders. A wild Wolfie has appeared. The thing is, if they charge you and you are convicted, they will 100% extradite you. The USA do not have no extradition pact. I was walking, but that's MiHoYo on the sofa. Woof. Just walk past it. Yes, if you tell me I'm being extradited to the UK over something I saw on Twitter or Facebook, we're getting in a shootout. He is estrogen drugging himself. That's what they were saying. They were like, this athlete is clearly like, you know, estrogen drugging or, you know, trans athlete. Like, they shouldn't be competing with the men. They are too elegant. And it was like, what the fuck are you talking about? The double standard is real. That's easy to check. Call him in the back room and look under the skin-tight suit. Did the tuxedo cat come with a couch? Yes. Might be your attack dog. I just need a 2-hand cleaver. No. No, Bits likes guns. He doesn't want to bring a cleaver to a gunfight. Apparently they think cis people are inferior to trans people, because why else would you complain about them being better? It's so... Nope, I will be fine. It really is just like... They only pick the side that supports them, right? They're gonna look at trans people as inferior, a problem, stupid, crazy. But the moment they have some side advantage, they're like, oh, this isn't fair! And it's like... All BRB need to cook. Woof. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, the Olympic story I liked the most was the bike one. That one was cool. This one's funny. This guy... Hi, Dirty Oro. I have a confession to make. It's not VR World of Warcraft. This is a YouTube video in the background. We did our stretches in a Spyro map. I'm in a sunny villa of Spyro 2. I think it's Spyro 2? But I'm filtering out the VR chat stuff to a YouTube video.
Spyro 3.
What? It's YouTube? Uh-huh. I wish this was a VR chat map. Because, like... Just any MMO stuff in a VR chat map would be so cool. Hi, Resonator. More like Warshaft? Okay. Apparently the extradition thing is mostly related to misinformation about some stabbing incident. Misinformation about riots and not all social media posts as a whole? They ruined the sport I was a fan of 15 minutes ago when I read the headline. Those bastards. Oh my god, Yuki. I've never cared about women's sports in my life, but since some trans athlete did well for the first time in 20 years, even though there's been hundreds of trans athletes competing, now it's my personality to care about this. It isn't WoW scammed. Let's compare war shafts. How much you walk?
Oh, 3 miles.
Good.
Just kind of breaking in the treadmill.
Mm-hmm. I love spreading misinformation online. It isn't WoW scammed. It is WoW. We're just not walking in WoW or in VR chat. Even though they lost 99 times before, now I care. God, it's so true. It's so dumb, like Christian thinking gays is why disaster happens. You telling me God have no problem? Then people are making kids and kick them into the streets, but one guy wanted to tickle his bros inside, so he's awake. Dude, there was a megachurch pastor. His name is like Orwinston or something? Orson? I don't know. It's the one that starts with an O. He literally was like, catastrophes happen because of gay people and sinners. There's so much gay sex in the US right now. That's why we're having hurricanes. That's why we're having floods. That's why we're having tornadoes. It's because of those sinners. That's why you see all these sinful places getting destroyed, like Florida, like Miami, and Houston, and San Francisco. A week later, his mansion got flooded. It was like, fuck you. Fucking eat shit, loser. So the UK don't give a fuck about you commenting on your wacky woohoo America things. But if you lie about shit that's happening in the UK, and not affection USA citizens. Yeah, but like, okay, here's the thing, Air. Misinformation sucks. Spreading lies like that sucks. But like, our laws are freedom of speech. You're allowed to do that. Every time there is a hurricane, I thank the gays and grab my floaties. I like hugs. Partially false. I've heard claims about people being arrested over saying simple shit about disrespecting the police with everything going on. Can I hug? Of course you can. People are losing brain cells and logic by the moment. Oh, okay, so the story I got distracted from. This guy went to a party. And he's at this party and he starts hitting it off with this girl. She seems really cool. She's hot. She's flirting back with him. They're both into it. And she goes, hey, I need to apply the test. And he goes, uh-oh. What's the test? And she goes, I need you to open up YouTube and let me see your recommended videos. This is how I know if you're gonna have red flags or not. And I'm like, oh, you know, that's kind of a good test. If she sees something like a bunch of Andrew Tate videos, a bunch of Joe Rogan videos, you know, oh, this guy's super red-pilled. Yikes, I'm gonna walk away. Or like, you see weird shit, you know, red flag, right? You see a bunch of like comfy street food videos. Hey, this guy, you know, this might be a good guy. This guy, he opens up his YouTube, he opens up his recommended, and the first video is, what if Big Bird exploded and died on the Challenger rocket? That's the fucking recommended video he had on his YouTube for his phone. What kind of fucking flag is that, right? Like, I could just see her looking at this and be like, what the fuck, dude? If you see VTubers walk away, oh yeah, there's some people accusing Andrew of being trans-masked. Dude, it's so funny, Yuki. It's so funny that his non-revealing swimsuit pic has him all being like, there's no dick there! Oh, I asked her, let me see your porn feed. My favorite piece of misinformation I like spreading is getting someone to say, tu peux le faire, and then telling them it means I fart fire. Chat, screenshot your YouTube homepage and paste in neat stuff. Go. Oh, God. Oh god, how bad is that gonna be? That actually sounds really fun, though. I just hope I don't have a fucking Family Guy in my recommended videos right now. Every now and then I can't help myself when I see a clip and I'm like, I remember this one from high school, and I click on it. I'm like, okay. And YouTube will be like, next 2 months, you're gonna have a Family Guy every single time. And I'm like, fuck, damn it. Okay, we'll do it when I'm home. Mine has Hell's Kitchen. I use FreeTube, I don't have to worry. No dick, no balls, and probably no butthole because he feeds off radiation. Look, a llama. Minus some random videos. But I won't actually mean that, of course, Yuki, Vosh. Vosh? Yuki! Mostly love watching YouTube in the background. I think Vosh has some good points. That was 4 years ago. The guy is fallen off the deep end and is fucking crazy now. He is weird. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if I'm not gonna lie, if I had Vosh in my like recommended videos, I would have been like, don't recommend this channel, and then I would have posted the screenshot and everyone would have been like, what was that? What was that one? I don't take anything serious he says, I just find it funny what he says. Air. Vosh is the guy that have Goblin Pick. Vosh is the guy that has a good starting point. He's a gender abolitionist, and he's very in supportive of a lot of things. But that is, like, done well for his channel, and so he's continued to do that. And he doesn't, I don't know if he necessarily agrees with that. He's been, like, an ally to trans people. And then it seems like you do some digging, and he's been, like, super shitty to some trans people. He's been, like, super against lolly stuff, and then he got caught with lolly porn. It's like, the guy is just... It seems like he's really ready to cast stones at people while doing that exact same thing. Oh my god, the Freystair returns. I got a lot of cooking vids in mind right now. Hell yeah, post. Hi, Shirkan. Why is there a couch in front of you? My immersion is ruined immediately. Because Den was tired, and she's not here anymore, but she needed a spot to rest. And so Logitech provided the couch for her, a magic couch that stays in front of me, and she had a good spot to lay down. I'm gonna pose your tail, haha. Walking couch. The guys is playing the game, couches, oh lord. Is that new couch on wheels? It must be, right? Feels like as much as I'm walking, I can't get there. I honestly just love having long videos in the background, and I picked the next option that wasn't someone who hates trans people that I watched before. Yeah. So, like, in all seriousness, Yuki, Vosh is shit. In what I would do, and not saying you have to, I'm not going to tell you what to watch. I would not recommend that channel anymore. And I would follow, like, a lighter podcast. So, like, Trash Taste is the one I really like. Trash Taste, it's 3 goofballs that all have... I don't know. They never take hard lines on stuff, and they're never like, let's talk about why this is wrong. They're gonna talk about video games and stupid shit. 3 goofballs that are weaves? Mm-hmm. Why does the couch appear but nothing else? Oh, the couch isn't, like, part of the world. The couch is a person. Here. UI. It has a nameplate. I moved to a rural town and it's getting to me, not gonna lie. I'm listening to country music unironically. Here's the thing. I don't think country music is bad. I think country music content is bad. I think when you hear a song about how city life is bad and you lost your 7th dog, I think that's shit. But there's some country love songs that I'm like, damn, this kind of hits. Country music, you mean farm boy emo? I remember hearing one country song a couple months ago and I was like, this is the best country song I've ever heard. This is really good. It's the dream when you're running for the couch, but I've never seemed to get there. My problem is pronoun. I don't understand pronoun. I mean, you can call me whatever you like. It's not like I care. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, some people don't. Depends on the person that's alive. I don't know what I mean. I just don't get it. Which side are you saying you don't get? Are you saying you don't understand people that, like, they care about their pronouns? Or are you saying you don't understand people that, like, refuse to use pronouns? Country music, you mean farm boy emo? Just flip a coin for pronoun. The only podcast I like was Merkle Media and the Believe Hole. Creepy stories and cryptid stuff. Right, but if you're just singing about how much you love your truck and your country, go for it, bro. You want the cowboy musk? I don't know that I want any musk. So they're just words, but currently gender roles are mostly associated with pronouns. And for some, it feels dysphoric, euphoric to use specific pronouns. I mainly use they, them pronouns, but also don't really care. As I say sometimes, my pronouns are yes. I heard musk like Elon. With pronouns. Okay.
Just call me mommy.
With pronouns. If you're referring to the side of, like, why do you insist on being called specific pronouns? It really, like, it's like Yuki said, very dysphoric, right? If somebody goes, if you are a girl and someone goes out of their way to call you he, him, it just feels bad. Feels really shitty. And so, like, we've all met the annoying person that's like, you don't know. And, like, you say they, and they're like, it's actually she. And it's like, okay, we've only just met. I will try to use she from now on. And they seem, like, really aggro about it. Most people are kind of chill. And, like, you know, if they correct you, generally it's nice, right? It's like, hey, I actually go by she, right? Not you're a dick, I go by she, stop misgendering me. It's like, I didn't know, right? But, like, the people that are against pronouns, against trans people, they glorify those shitty people. They're like, look at how awful they all are. And it's like, oh my god, they're not all like that. You've seen one example of this and never met a single other trans person. And it's very telling. I remember a politician like a year ago. He was like, he was talking about how trans people are all liars. They don't actually think they're the gender they transition to. And the proof of this is that trans people never get with other trans people. And it was like, okay, tell me you've never met a trans person without saying you've never met a trans person. Because, like, they all get with each other. What the fuck are you talking about? Too late, Ewan. You already reek of boy smell. Non-binary people say, oh yeah, parental figure rail me harder. Boy, no sliding away. Pretty sure I'm gender fluid here. I don't really know LO, but 100% I'm a weirdo LO. For some people, like myself and media, like, the pronouns just don't mean anything. Like, if somebody addresses me in a certain way, it's like, oh, I like that. Unless it's a way that I specifically don't like. Like, I hate it when people call me daddy. That's one where if somebody calls me daddy, I'm like, don't do that again. You can say he, you can say she, you can say they, you can say princess, you can say bitch. But daddies are just like, I don't like that one. Yeah, I've seen people go full nuclear for using wrong pronouns the first time. when they even have it in their bio, or entire bios that are, hey, it's me, I'm she, her, heard it, I'm she, her, so if you don't use she, her, I ban. Yeah, like, you're more than your pronouns, I hope at the very least. I see those people very rarely, but holy shit, they're annoying. I forget and let it slide, saying he or she when talking with a lot of my trans friends. And almost all of them actually don't care, but I feel bad each time I do it. Yeah. I am nothing. Shut up, Yuki. You're great. People that get angry at pronouns call them sensitive. I mean, so there is some justification for getting mad at it. There is sometimes where it's like, you have a family member that goes out of their way to use the wrong pronouns. And that's shitty. That is incredibly frustrating. You just can't apply that experience to everyone else, right? You can't have the shitty uncle that says he to you 50 times and then meet somebody for the first time on VR chat and they say he and get mad at them. You can't apply the 50 past experiences to them. And I think a lot of people do that. I've met 3 who are like, you oppressor, you probably support obviously bad thing after not telling me what they are. Nah, not a weirdo, Comfy instead. Like, if you have titties, I'm gonna call you she until told otherwise. Isn't that the when two trans meet VR chat meme? Kinda. Bro, someone asked my pronouns the other day in VR and I was just like, just bits. Call Yulin daddy and he will choke you out with a VR headset cable. I posted it for you bits. I saw Yuki is the best. Oh yes, daddy. If somebody calls me daddy, I know you guys are doing it to be little shits, and I'd be like, whatever. If it became a thing, like if Bits started being like, oh, I know Yulin hates daddy, so I'm gonna start calling him that, and he starts showing up every stream and being like, hey daddy, I'd be like, hey Bits, stop. Hey Bits, stop. If it happens 3 times, I'd message him and be like, you need to stop, dude. And if he does it after that, I'm just like, alright, I'm done with this. Go away. My opinion, if someone is coming at you with hateful words and slurs, I can understand anger. But being a pompous ass over mispronounced sit down, please? Yeah. Brother, you'd have to fucking pay me to have me call you that. I'm only using you as an example. Because you do tease me a lot. You are someone who teases me very regularly. But, like, that one is something that would bother me. You have a good sense of, I can tease Yulin with this. And something that's less appropriate. I don't like correcting people too often when they keep calling me he, him. But it does give me dysphoria whenever that happens. Father Yulin. Alright, I don't like that one either. I don't want to call you daddy in bed, I promise. I don't even want it in bed. I never want it. Oh. Accidentally grabbed OBS. I won't call you daddy. Slut fits better. True. I have sinned. Ugh. You want mommy? I'd want mommy before daddy or father. I don't know if I particularly want mommy, but I would want that sooner than father or daddy. I want bitch. Bet. I'm submissive as fuck. So anything that gives any, like, impression of dominance or authority, I'm like, I don't want that. I will not call you a bitch. I'll call you wonderful and beautiful. How about grandpa? Are you just trying to find words I won't like? What the fuck? I don't remember if this video ends at Crystal Song Forest or the Nerubian Dungeons. I think it ends at the Nerubian Dungeons. What about mine? I'm okay with that one. Can I call you Boo Boo Kitty Fuck? Of course you can, Freya. Ooh, I like this one, Teddy. We're at 5.8 miles. At one point, I genuinely said, I don't know if we're gonna finish and be over 5 miles just from Dragonflight. And then we go an extra mile. My Snow White pancake. Hunt's just like, huh? They're clearly a bitch. Ah. Check DMs, Ashley message you. Ah. Ah. Freya avatar is too cute. It's so cute, but I will admit, I don't know if it always fits her. Sometimes it does, and it's very, like, versatile. She can use it on beach days, she can use it on walking days. But, like, I don't know, I think I just want to see Freya's taller than me. Is that selfish of me? You know, wants me to be all woman.
The other avatar's better.
She has a few other avatars. I think she, like, hasn't really found one that just gels. That, like, she sees and she's like, this, I want this. Gee, thanks, Loja. I feel attacked. I've been lurking this entire time unintentionally. Hell yeah. Freya just wants to be cute. Stop trying to hold her down, Ewan. I'm not trying to, okay? It's just the topic came up, and I talk about stuff when they come up. My Muffin Delight, my Juicy Waffle, my Grab and Hold here. Oi, oi, oi! That's my original character I made for RP. One thing holding Freya down is her height. I had one ex call me daddy and it was instant turn off. She also had a habit of trying to tongue my ears. I remember that. That's... Ugh. Okay, I will stop. I'm hungry. I missed what you said before this face. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of Dragon Blight. We're getting a whole fucking expansion on these guys. Don't worry about it, LL. Okay. These are the Nerubians. All of the bug races serve the old gods. And then these have been waiting in Northrend for the return of... Shit, what's the guy in Ulduar? It's not Cthulhu. Yogg-Saron. They've been waiting for the return of Yogg-Saron, who is the old god that they served. But the Lich King started attacking them. So now they are in this whole undercontinent war with the undead and losing. Yeah. Dang, Proxy. Rex is trying to literally eat you up. Is that puke or is it sucking? That is puke. Although, wait, that's a Pixel. What did Pixel say? I don't get called daddy, really. Ah. Have you looked through the transmogs from this raid, Loja? The upcoming War Within raid?
Yep.
I didn't particularly like them. I mean, they're cool, they're neat, but I don't see them being like the end stuff. They're very spider themed, which is cool. 6 miles. But like, I don't know. I'm wording it weird. I'm wording it weird.
Just play Warlock.
You know, honestly, they'll be great on Warlock. Okay. Bring back the Spyro music. Pins. Pin 1. Anchor. Local. Oh god. Doot 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 doot. Ah. Where's my mouse? There it is. I close this. I bring over this.
Oh, you're done?
I am done walking. And then update my title. Did I click on somebody? I did. 6 miles. And now we rest. Ah. Okay. Camera's over there. Where did my... Oh. Oh, I deleted it. Okay. Ah. There's an actual sit option? Hmm. Cool. Okay. Ah. Alright, fix trackers, update title, update, YouTube, switch avatars. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I think we're ready to go to a new world.
Maxwell.
Rainbow. I thought, hang on. I thought Sen said Wispy had a new world. But I don't see no new world. Hmm. Sort by date add. Okay. That's fine. We are going to go to the world we went to yesterday. This is where I took a nap. Portal. Then Wispy does have a new world. It's not public or it's not on their list. The last one I see is Dreamboat. What is it? What is it called, Bits? So yeah, what's the Nerubian? The flying alphabet of light? Nerubians are the spider people. My parents are gonna be home soon. And it looks like sucking on a rainbow popsicle. It is puking anime.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I wasn't muted for that.
All good. More than life? Dreamboat. Wispy. I don't see... It's not in their list. Did they, like, work on it with somebody? I'm not going to accept that. Search worlds. More than life. What the fuck? Why can I not see this? That's so weird. Okay. Sorry to make everybody double load. Accept it so you can make the instance. I made it. Wispy does have a new world. They're there. More than life. Oh, those Nerubians. No. Just have to click the 3 dots on the invite. Exhibits is giving Yulin fake news. No, it's real news. It's real news. I just don't know why it's not showing up in Wispy Woo's created worlds. That's what's like, huh? Because normally Wispy Woo makes a world. I click on the most recent Wispy Woo map I've been to, usually my home world. And then I will I scroll down, click on, Wispy Woo the creator, and it'll say like, here's the other worlds by this person. Alright. Turn the camera off so you guys can get an actual first-person view exploration of this. What? Why did I step off the train and the music stop? What the? They've got a new PDA. Does it?
Probably because I somehow got master for the sound in here.
How the fuck did you get master?
Probably because I
No.
loaded in faster than you.
No, I have master. I've got the crown.
All right.
These are credits. The fucking thing isn't. There we go. Can I? Settings. Colliders. Oh god.
Ooh.
No media loaded. Wait, does it? I can't make it go. God damn it, Wispy Woo. You literally had fixed it, and now it's busted again. It's a big fucking map, by the way, Yulin. Streamer can't read. PDA literally said, awaiting personal interaction. All the MB, my poor potato computer. Is this? No. I'm gonna let you deal with the music, Logitech. Restricted. Thank you. Oh, wait, hang on. Are these doors we can go in? Oh my god. Whoa, there's so much. Oh, wait. This is the door I came in, right?
Yeah.
How do I leave?
You have to go.
There's no way I need to respawn each time. Skating, aquarium, apartments, comfy floor, rooftop, sleepy floor. It's 8 floors total, each with their own vibe, own thing to do. I added bowling, ice skating, pool, party areas, comfy areas. I wanted to make a map for me and my friends to have, like, everything we did all in one place. It's PC only, by the way, Wispy. Well done, Yulin. Thank you. AK Yulin is bad with navigation. I'm not bad with navigation. The door didn't work. Or I don't know how to fucking open it. Wait. It's literally fucking ice skating. Like, what? How am I supposed to use this door? The door is a problem. What do I do to use the door bits? You've been here. What do I do to leave? Don't click the handle. Can't grab it. Grab it and turn that. I haven't been there, what? I can't interact with the door. That's not a me thing. Fuck you. Alright, sleepy floor. We gotta go through all of them. And then I'll pick one. Let's get the worst one out of the way. Oh, can you fucking... You better not be able to swim in that. Well, I mean, it's fine if you can, but fuck. I don't want to go swimming in it. There's a fucking shark in there. Oh, what's that world? It's, what was it called? More Than Life by Wispy. Alright, Pixel. Oh, they already did it. I was gonna ask him to go swimming. I was gonna ask you to go into the water. Are you... Go down. I mean, I'm under you now. So, like...
That's what she said.
You can't, like, go down more?
No.
Damn.
Maybe.
New Wispy World? I think the music's a little loud. Alright. Apartments.
You know you do.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, you can bring up the little world menu,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can.
And then you can...
Like teleport back to spawn.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't catch that. I think Genshin Underwater Map is good for you, and I have seen Core play through that. Fuck that. Every time I look at Pixel, his fucking head goes into his neck and then, like, shoots back up. I feel like these are all supposed to be doors that go to rooms, and I don't know how to, like, access them.
Maybe it's to be added later.
Pixel communication. Okay. Wait, this one has a door. This didn't take us back to the start like I expected it to. I do like where it brought us though. What? What? This is like a half-finished... Okay. Where? This room doesn't seem done. Give Bits crap about wearing a bikini top. Shows mostly naked photos.
Oh, Booba.
I mean, fuck that. It's so chill with most 0% enemies. I think we're still in the apartment section. Could you guys sleep in a room like this? Could you guys have this as a bedroom with just nothing on the walls but just one big, like, turbo king size cat bed?
This is a fucking.
I can sleep just about anywhere. Yeah, same. I mean, if the space was provided, yeah, I could do that. Yes. He's just a hater proxy. Yes, I know. Wow. This map is fucking huge. Alright, so this... I think we came in here. These are part of the apartments. Okay. I don't know why the door doesn't work there. Yulin just hates everything? I don't! I can, but I need to use a pillow. I can sleep in my dreams, for which I need to sleep first. I used to sleep under tables at conventions to avoid blackout drunk friends trying to have sex on top of me if I passed out in a bed. That would make me question a friendship, Proxy. Wait. Is this the apartments again? Yeah, we've been here. That is interesting. It would make me question it. It would not make me question it. I would remove the friendship. Okay, I think we've been to this one also? Yeah, we have. These three are connected. But then I don't have a way to go back to the main floor. Does stuff that seems inconsistent like that not drive you guys nuts? Because that is like insanity to me. I sleep on a pallet in a cold night outside in open air. I wake up with my clothes wet too. I mean, we were sharing the room. They want to get busy. I usually don't care. I just stay out of the way. I don't mind if it's in VR. I've told people like, hey, you want an ERP on me? Fucking sure. But like, if it was real life, and that's not something I've like said you could do, I probably have a problem with it. Up there. I didn't go up there. Huh. Okay. We gotta find somewhere to go now. Well, like I said, they would be blackout drunk. They aren't paying attention to much else other than the deed. That's fair. Oh my god. Wait, that door worked. I don't understand their doors. I hate their doors so much. Also, I swear, I keep turning the sound down, and it keeps getting fucking louder. I don't understand the pillows here. Hi.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm just gonna be here. I like this map, but I don't like... It's not one of my favorites. Like, I think it's a great map, but like, I don't see myself spending a lot of time here. Ah. What pillow is this? You can go off. What pillow is this? This one. Ah. Right there. Oh my god, please grab. Can't join today for naps since parents come home, sorry. All good. I want you to join whenever you want to or can. I'm never gonna hold it against you, Yuki.
Hey.
Just learn to use doors. It's just that easy. I didn't go through all my notes. We saw a bunch of still images from the One Piece redo that's coming out. There's One Piece the anime. There is a retelling of the anime that's going to be called The One Piece. Right now they're working on the East Blue arc, and it looks really good. It kind of looks like a scratchy animation, like moving manga pages. It looks really good. But we saw a bunch of images from that. It's imagine One Piece, but not 1,000 episodes. Imagine it'll be cut down to like 300 and just good the whole time. Satisfactory came out with a video about how they're redoing their hard drive stuff. For anybody that knows Satisfactory, a lot of the research, for anybody that knows Satisfactory, you collect hard drives to unlock alternative recipes that help you progress and like make factories. And what it's been in the past was you scan a hard drive and that gives you 3 choices. You pick 1, 2, or 3, you get that recipe. What it's going to be is you get 2 choices, and then you can re-roll, and then you have 2 different choices. So overall, you'll have 4 choices to choose from. But it's like a little bit of like, if you didn't like the first 2 and you re-roll, you'll get 2 new choices, but you cannot go back to the 2 choices. So if you get something worse, well, tough luck. It's, I don't know. I don't really see the need for it. They said the reason for it was to give...
So fix the bug.
Yes, they did fix the bug. Their reasoning for it was that, like, it gives people more choice, and they have a lot of people dealing with, like, choice paralysis, and I'm like... I don't know. I don't know if you're on Reddit much, Logitech, but I see it every fucking day on the Satisfactory subreddit, where somebody's like, I found a hard drive. What do I pick? This is the most important decision of my life, and it's like, this means nothing. Just go get another hard drive. And I feel like it's making a change for a very small portion of the community. It is technically better.
Well, the other thing is that you can switch out of the hard drive choice and make that choice later.
Yes.
Instead of making it immediately and locking you out of the man completely. It's just a big thing.
Yeah, that's nice for sure. It's definitely really nice where it's like, you want to learn other things while that's scanning. That one's just a good quality of life change. I just got in the habit of like, do all my research and then scan a hard drive, right?
I always try to get screws off the bat.
Yeah, same.
Because
and so
it changes so much.
For you and me,
And they even made a joke about that.
Yeah, for you and me, it's a good change because now we have 4 options instead of 3. It just, I don't know. It still feels like unnecessary. It's one of those things where it's like, it'll be nicer, but I didn't necessarily need it. That can't happen. It's One Piece. What do you mean that can't happen? They're doing it. It's literally going to be like reanimating. Because like, let's be honest. With the One Piece anime, they have moments of like great animation. Now you saying 300 episodes of good? One Piece is good. Fuck you. That's not a thing for One Piece. Fuck you. You calling me a hater. the thing about One Piece is that they have moments of great animation, but like, then they just have so much pacing issues and filler. And like, there's so many scenes you can point at in One Piece where it's like, look at this dog water, trash can, donkey balls animation. That is a still image they are sliding across the screen. And the goal with the One Piece, where they reanimate everything, is to just have it be high quality the whole way through and trim the fat. The clipping through makes Pixel look like a penis. Thanks, Zuby. Yeah, just get another hard drive. There's like 100 plus of them. There's like 130 hard drives, or like 125, and 89 recipes, I think. Early One Piece looked good, but for old standards, so I don't blame them for remaking it. Early One Piece, I think, looks really bad now. Oh, damn it. Can't unsee that now. I don't even see it at all. Early One Piece, I think, just looks like a 90s anime. Not necessarily bad, but, you know, it's just, you compare it to modern stuff, and you're like, I like modern stuff more. It does have some, like, old animation things that they did back then. A lot of the DB stuff where it's like, oh, we're standing next to each other punching, and you don't see our arms, you just see, like, motion lines next to us. But, like, it's 5 seconds of essentially a still image with motion lines and screen shake. Old One Piece did a lot of that. New One Piece has moments that look great, and then just a lot of just laziness. One Piece isn't real. The clipping through makes Pixel, Lamau, can't unsee. Nice. I find Pixel a new Alpaca Ava, and it's compared to a peen. I keep looking right to look at Pixel, because he's right on OBS. You need the stretchy nose again. Go find the old one again. There's no way he fell asleep that fast. Who all made it in the instance? Send invite. Icy didn't. Oh, did Den fall asleep too? There. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck, Den? What the fuck? There ain't no fucking way she did this. Huh? Huh? What? I can't believe she's done this. I don't know if I'm supposed to be mad or, like, proud. Hi, unknown. Okay, guys, I lost internet, but thank you all for the good time. God bless you all, sweeties. I hope it comes back soon, Riddle. Been like that for a while. Her message? That's the first time I'm seeing it. Gold Shroom, the 99% would be better. Is it? Blue Shell makes the most percent, because they're in first. The Blue Shell's going to hit them. Red Shell, you gotta be in second to use a Red Shell. You should probably turn on viewing people's status under their names. What? For what reason? I'm probably just not gonna do it now, and I'll look at it later. But I wanna hear why. Gold Shroom. You can't even Gold Shroom the 1%. You'd have to be in such a tight race that you're in last place, get a Gold Shroom, and then use that to get into first place and hit the person in first place on your way past them. And yes, listen to you in Blocked Bosch now. Just need something to listen to now besides Trash Taste. And a lot of people who change it regularly based on their mood. Well, so yeah. Helps gauging how to talk to them. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'll probably look for that in a bit. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's actually news for this game, which is crazy, because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon usually doesn't get much love from the Pokemon Company. But, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. That is coming to the Switch. So, yay. I wish it was better news. I wish it was like a new Pokemon Mystery game, but just getting a Switch port. I saw a cute VR chat post on the subreddit. This person was like, guys, I think I was banned. Every public instance I join, everybody's gray avatars and I can't hear anyone. And all the 10 comments were like, you hit your safe mode. Go ahead and turn your safety settings off. You just turned your safe mode on. But it was this person who just like, they didn't know what safe mode was. Had turned that on and spent the last 3 days wandering around VR chat in safe mode, just like, why can't I see people? Didn't they can the company that does Mystery Dungeon? If they did, I didn't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They would still own the property, right? So they could bring it back if they wanted to. Not Game Freak, obviously, but like the other one, yeah. When you have safe mode on, it says you have safe mode on. Yeah. Yeah, this guy was just being a little ditzy and not understanding that. Aren't the red and blue rescue teams the same game? Maybe? I know it's specifically Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Red. Red Rescue Team that is getting a remake. It didn't say anything about blue. That might be, you know, just what the fandom calls those two games. They're just like, we just go with red because red was first. Why call it red and blue? People know. Or it might be just red. I've never played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so I can't really give more insight than that. But it's getting a Switch port. My last story. This is kind of funny to me. I learned about the small penis rule. So has anyone ever heard of the small penis rule? The small penis rule. What? The small penis rule is a literary technique. It is for authors. And basically, I tab back into here, huh? So let's say you write a real person into your book. You can get sued for defamation. And so what they would do is they would also write, this person has a small penis. So let's say some guy pissed you off IRL. Well, in your next book, you write, this is a professor from Harvard. He had short brown hair, a rather large nose, and a habit of licking the corners of his mouth when talking to people. And you write them as like a bad character. You write them like to be super annoying. Well, that person could sue you and be like, they wrote about me in their book and they're making fun of me. However, authors started being like, he had a habit of licking the corners of his mouth, short brown hair, a professor at Yale, and a small penis that women would describe as a toothpick. And this way, Noah would be like, he wrote me into his book, and the judge would be like, the one with the toothpick dick? Nah, that's not me. No, that's not me at all. And so the small penis rule is, when you don't like a character and you're literally making fun of somebody and writing about them, add that they have a small penis. Because nobody will be like, that's me. He wrote about me in his book. I'm the character he put in with the small penis. That's so fucking stupid. Gonna be weird if it's a woman. Well, so yes. That is me. It specifically applies to, like, writing about other dudes. But it is specifically a defense. Because nobody wants to be like, this character is me. Whereas apparently before this, you would write about somebody, and they'd be like, that's me, and I'm suing you for defamation and libel. I come back, and the first thing I hear is small penis rule, lol. It's so stupid, Jan. It sounds like the most petty, dumb shit I have ever heard of. It sounds so dumb and childish. But it's like a real thing. I have a small peepee. So, you're gonna red shell the 1%. I just saw that. I, like, just noticed it. I was like, red shell the 1%? What? Or red shell the 90... Wait a minute. You can't red shell the 99%. That's fucked up. Oh my god, Den hates poor people. Oh my god, Den. I was just reading it wrong, because it was like, surely no one would attack the 99%. No one would defend the 1%. Den, I'm gonna need you to explain yourself. Listen, I am passing them. You want to red shell poor people, Den? That's fucked up. That's not okay. Come over here and lay down. And think about what you did. Oh my god. I read that wrong and I was like, red shell the 1%, that's crazy. That's like my blue shell the 1%. That's kind of like, if you red shell them, that means you have to be close. So you have to be like the 10% to red shell them. I'm in a solid sleep deprivation stage. Oh no. You guys didn't see it, but she just fell forward and just boing, boing, boing. Den hates me. I'm sure she doesn't actually hate the 99%. Surely it's humor and not an actual, like, statement against the 99%. Surely she doesn't believe in supporting the oligarchy. There's no way. Right? Right? I'll red shell the 99%. Post reasoning and neat stuff. Oh my goodness. The reasoning doesn't matter. The truth of this world is we need to blue shell the 1%. That's all there is to it. Did you hear what I was talking about with the small penis rule, Den? I can't get over how fucking stupid that is. That's me? What do you mean that's you? You're an author? They put me in a book? Shut up, Den. I'm kind of realizing that 3 of my stories are just... I enjoyed this person's reaction to a thing. LOL, smug. I talked about Dehi earlier. where they were streaming yesterday. And I showed up and I was like, hey, Dehi, haven't seen you for a while. Hope this doesn't come off as inappropriate, but I was short on rent money this month. Just wondering if you were still buying feet pics. If not, that's cool. And he was like coding with the Live 2D model. And he just looks at the chat and he just goes, his eyebrows just go, what the fuck? It was so funny to me. And then the Doki Bird reaction thing. Chewy, you're there, right? Do the Doki Bird thing. I don't know the emote name yet. I think it's like Doki H huh. Oh, thank you. My guy's trying to rizz her up. Do you think he knows he's got 3,000 people watching? Doki, help a bro out. Don't make it awkward. Are you still dating Peter? Yeah, he's sitting right here next to me playing WoW. Just fucking, that face is just, oh no. And like, we all disconnect. Did he disconnect after that? That's so funny. We all know that exact, like, feeling, right? We've all, like, tried to figure it out when we're in, like, middle school or high school, where it's like, I know, I like them, but I'll ask if they're dating anyone, because that won't tell them that I like them. That'll just give me information. And now, like, having matured, we all know that is, like, the biggest tell for somebody being interested in you. Oh, God. Pour one out for salt. Big brain move? No, it is not a big brain move, Jan. It is the opposite. It is the middle schooler. Oh, dude, you're still learning the game move. God. Sure it is. It is not. I mean, okay. I can think of situations where you can ask that and it not be weird, right? Like, if you weren't trying to hit it and you just, like, wanted to know about Peter, you could ask that, right? You could be like, hey, are you still seeing Peter? She's like, yeah, he's playing WoW right next to me. Oh, cool. Tell him I said hi. You know, it's good to hear he's doing well. I was afraid you two weren't going to be together still. In that situation, I could see it being, like, not cringe to ask that, but... Okay, I found it. Okar. Normally I don't have stuff on Saturday or Sundays. Woman, do you have a man? However, Senril has today off. And so we were talking about doing extra Planet Crafter today. Okay. You two are ridiculous. What does Sisses say? He's not even gonna be on. He's not on. Offline. Oh God. When did my friends list get this big? It wasn't this big before. This Eldon. Okay, he has changed it back to other things. Celestia Connoisseur. I'm a Western JP Community Battle Disc player. I've been playing Battle Disc for 6 years and continue to play competitively. I'm not a teacher. Do not ask me to teach you. Kimpla is my master and idol. I only use throw mode. Yeah. Green shell to 0% because green shells never hit. That's funny. The universe should make a game for us to play soon. We could just play a game, right? I don't know. The problem is the games I like to play are like long playthrough stuff that's like 20 to 50 hours with a set group. And it's very difficult to include more than 1 to 3 people in those. Playing games with people? I get movie stuff, skits, night stuff, and the occasional car stuff. Hey, you have a solid JJ sketch though, Pixel. I get those. Like D&D got him playing games with people. Hunt, we're literally playing Star Wars together. What do you mean, with people, question mark? Couldn't be me. Oh my god, Jan. SMH playing games. People! Plans for today. Gonna nap. I need to call the cell phone place. So I need to call this place in Missouri that fixes screens. And I need to ask them if they work with Asus ROGs. If they don't, I'm probably gonna buy a S20. But if I can keep using my ROG, I will. A used S20 is like $120, $130. A screen fix. Okay, so a screen fix for an iPhone is like $80. If I can get a screen fix for the Asus ROG, yay. If I can't, phones are expensive. Yeah. But it's Sunday. Feels so weird hearing ROG. I don't know if it's ROG or Rogue. I just say ROG. ROG?
A lot of people just say ROG, yeah.
Just call it an Asus ROG? That just sounds wrong. You ate the O. I can't do that today. Because it's Sunday. I don't think I can call on Sunday. Well, maybe I can. We'll see. After that, I'm going to get through more Final Fantasy. And then Planet Crafter with Sen. I don't know how much we're going to play today. Whether it's going to be like 3 hours or like 6 hours. Aces ROG pull. In Final Fantasy Proxy, I'm in the Blue Forest. I'm in Mamook. And I just learned about the bully's origin story. I think he's transitioning too fast. Banana Heaven. Don't worry, Ewan, you can do it ROG today? Okay. I don't know why I keep hearing Acer. I think him going from grr, I'm such a jerk to like as nice as he is way too fast. I think he needs a bit more like Fordola in him where he struggles to be nice because he's been privileged and spoiled his whole life that he should like literally not understand how to be nice to people. And like he should be making an effort and like he should be saying things that are mean and everybody looks at him and he goes, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean that. And then gets rewarded by the party. Pineapple tacos. Maybe he is a sub? Nah, he wanted someone to hear him to be his friend, and he got that. I mean, yes, but like, it's just too sudden. He's a right asshole for like his whole life, and suddenly he's just like, he's really nice. He's very like understanding, and he's very like, oh, I know how to say things that people like to hear.
And it's like, you're not supposed to be good at this. You've literally not done this your entire life, and suddenly you're saying things like, you know, when we work together, we can overcome any challenge. And it's like, fuck you. You're not gonna be saying shit like that when you became a nice person 15 minutes ago. That's not how this works. I like that he's getting redemption. I just think it's too fast. But he went to the place he went to cry because doing what he was doing was hurting him. Yes, but that's all he knows. He's literally not been allowed to be a nice person until now. So he shouldn't be good at it. He shouldn't be, like, as understanding and nice as he is. He should, like, his first instinct, his first reaction in conversations should be to be mean. To, like when we come up with a plan, like, hey, let's go study the meteorites. Let's go get some samples. He should be like, that's stupid. And we look at him and he's like, you know what? My bad. You guys clearly know better than me. Let's try it. Well, I agree. He should be more clumsy doing it. Yes. That is stupid. You should be mean, Madge. I just think he should be... He should have a lot of reactions and, like, habits to be mean. He should be very quick to be, like, calling people stupid. Be an asshole. Be disagreeing with people. And when they look at him and they're like, you want to talk shit, buddy? He should be like, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. From unleashing a disaster beast to getting beaten up to being nice, all in the same time frame. It's literally in, like, the span of 2 days that happens. That it's like, yeah, that's way too quick. You know, guy break up. Guy same day later. You let, I'm sorry. Do you want to go out and get burger? That it's too quick. I understand his justification, right? I understand, like, he's nice now that he's applying the people he cared about, the suffering souls of Mamook, to everyone. Whereas before, he was doing stuff like hurting a lot of people because he just looked at them as, like, not the ones that suffered. But it's still really fast. He still owes me a fucking taco. Yeah, he's still got to answer for his stuff. I'm interested to see what will be decided for him. I also like the stuff they're hinting at with Kona. If I had to guess, and I don't want to say too much because not everybody here is through Dawn Trail. But if I had to guess, Kona's going to step down. That's what I'm going to assume is going to happen. Now, I could be wrong. I could see, like, a duel between Lamont and Kona, where they're like, let's do one final show for it and see who deserves the Dawn Serpent. Like that could be cool. But, like, just the vibes I'm getting from Kona, he's just gonna be like, she's better for this. But that's where I am. I'm at a point where, what's his face? I have a quest to start, and it's like, hey, you're gonna be synced to this item level, you gotta go. I don't know what you're talking about. It'll be a while before you get there, Hunt, so hopefully you forget about all of it. Tacos, pineapple, pizza thing. I don't know. I've been liking the story. My only gripe is Bakul Jaja. That's a fun name to say. Bakul Jaja. Anyway. What time is it? 12:30? Planet Crafter tonight. Planet Crafter tomorrow. Stardew Tuesday. Me after my sibling get the throne. Fuck yeah, vacation, here I come. Well, the thing is, she's immediately gonna put him to work. Because he's a smart scientist boy. So she's immediately gonna be like, time for you to do shit. Do we have somewhere to go? We have a few places. Slave him up in the level 97 Gimp outfit. Somebody told me Yukiyu yesterday. I was like talking about the slut outfits from Ruby Palace. Someone was like, "There's another one," and I was like, "That is not a slut outfit. That is a fucking. It's a sexy outfit, but not a cute sexy. No money means no science. Pay up, sister. I don't know if that's how that works. This music is going hard. It's 96, sorry. I have been leveling Summoner, and every other piece of gear I've been saving for when I level Dancer. And then eventually I also need to level a tank and healer, although Scholar's leveling with me. I don't know. I used to main Monk. I don't really like the new changes. I liked Monk when I could be lazy with Dragon Kick. When I could do Dragon Kick, Twin Snakes, Demolish, Dragon Kick, Dragon Kick, Dragon Kick, Dragon Kick, Dragon Kick, and do 90% of my DPS, that would let me be fucking lazy. But we'll see how far I get today. Lazy? I'm so lazy with my rotation sometimes. I don't want to fucking like think super hard on stuff sometimes, you know? Sometimes I just want it to like do the thing. I know where we're going. We're gonna go right here. Behavior. Look at me. This is the entryway to this map. It has cool stuff. Okay. Ewan playing Cookie Clicker and FF, just pressing one button. He's like the jazz. Yo, 50 views. It is fairly high. I will say, a lot of people don't want you to call out the views that much. It does not bother me that much, though. But you might get in trouble for doing that in other channels. There's the socials. We are going to Big Deck. Big Deck is playing Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. Oh, wait, I thought this was Balatro. I see. Thank you, and love. Thank you guys for keeping me company. We did 6 miles today? Went through Dragon Blight, and part of the Tempest. We skipped part of it for spoilers, though. I'll be playing Planet Crafter with Sen later tonight. That'll be in my Discord. And so if you want to come hang out, you're more than welcome to. That being said, I love you. Bye.